here. We're live. Hi, everybody. I'm the fake wizard. Kata, you muted? What's good, bro? We're starting off strong, dude.
He's still
starting
muted?
off strong.
That's okay. Run it back. Run it back.
Run it back.
We gotta run it back. We gotta run. Let's just run it. Just 30 seconds again. Run that back real quick.
Let's go.
All right, now we're here. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, I'm discombobulated because I just had to sit through lanterns. How are y'all doing? It's your boy Kata, aka Khalil Too Short, aka the fine auntie hunter, aka the pretty toe appreciator, aka Mr. needs a red lantern ring tonight. Aka that guy. What's going on?
Bro, we knew it was going to be bad. We knew it was going to be bad. But we have achieved new levels of bad. Like, I think, and we're gonna get into it. I know we'll talk through like scene by scene and give our like kind of our takes on it as the episode progresses. But I think this is possibly the worst thing in the modern era. You know, like we compare like 2025, and it's like, yeah, Snow White's the worst thing from 2025. Like you could have that argument. I think Lanterns is a strong contender for the worst thing of 2026. Specifically because of how it ends and what that represents, and we'll get into it when we get to that point.
Don't you just love that freeze frame? You know, no pun intended. Of what's what's going on? But yeah, we got fake wizard here with his upgraded beard. By the way, like what's up?
Yeah, I'm old plastic. Yeah, I've upgraded a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think we're gonna be
Lego
changing
beard.
the outfits now. We're going to be doing different things.
That boy has on
You
a
know.
Lego beard now. That's what I'm talking about. It looks like he went to the
does.
store and snapped it on. Like, it's... And then we got fake. We got Wizard Tom over here too. Shout out Wizard Tom.
What's up? We're
hanging out with us.
We're gonna talk about how wonderful an episode Lanterns was, and by wonderful, I mean horrible. Because gosh golly, was that painful? I think is the word I use.
That was an episode of television for sure. That was one of the episodes of all time. You know,
it was it can be classified as an episode. Yeah, that was. Yeah, we can give it that.
Do you think we should do that first? Should we give like actual impressions first impressions of it, and then like go around the horn, and then we can get into the nitty gritty, like, you know, the show wants to be so gritty with the Green Lanterns of all characters.
Yeah. Well, you go ahead and give yours first, and then I'll give mine. Cause I'm still trying to find the words to describe the kind of rage I'm feeling.
I know the exact words that I would use, and this is what I was feeling the whole time I was watching it, and not just the anger, because you know the lore of the Green Lanterns, and it's already messed up from like certain perspectives, but it just feels very hateful, if that's like the word I can use. This feels like a very hateful show, and not just like hateful to the audience, like hateful to the source material and the characters that it's using. Like that's what it sounds like, and that's what it looks like. Like they treat Hal Jordan like he's a homeless person.
Yeah.
They treat him like he's a homeless person. Like he means nothing to him. He's the bottom of the barrel of everything. And even when he does have his few moments where it seems like, oh, he's actually having some kind of agency, they right after that, you get the scene in the snow, and it's like, oh, well, screw you then. Yeah, you started to pull me in just a little bit, and then you just slapped me in the face when I was getting close to getting off. So great, I appreciate it. So if I was, I've tried to stop giving number scales because everybody has a different number when it comes to things. If I was just like a regular guy and I wasn't doing YouTube and I could do anything else with my time, I would do literally anything else and not watch the show after this episode.
I said to Tom, I'm like, this is going to be a nightmare to watch. Because it is mystery box. Like, if you were to take the Lanterns out of it, if you were to take the DC stuff out of it, this is mystery box slop. Like, this is mystery box out the ass of of what it is. It was I think Kate, I texted you this. It's like this is reverse Russian dolling, where it's putting the little box of mysteries in the bigger box, and then it goes into the bigger box, and then it goes into a bigger box. Like we're just stacking mysteries inside of larger mystery boxes, and none of this is going to hit. None of it's going to be important at all. Like none of it is going to deliver satisfyingly at all.
Yeah. Wizard, I'll let you go before I continue.
Yeah, it's I think this show has a real problem where it hates the audience. There's a really big problem here. Like, and you kind of said it. This show does not like the audience. It does not like the source material. I also think it doesn't like Jon Stewart, because you can make the argument like it doesn't like Hal Jordan. It's like, well, we already knew that. But also, I don't think they like Jon Stewart, because the lore changes here, the character changes here. It's not. This is not anything. It also doesn't tie in well with anything else James Gunn. So there's hardly a connection to any of the other DCU properties at all. Although we know that Nathan Fillion is supposed to make some kind of appearance at some point. How or why, we don't know.
Well, he'd probably be in the other timeline, because it looks like they're going to be doing maybe 3 distinct timelines. They might be doing the 1996, 2016, and then 2026 timelines.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out, where have I seen this before? There was another superhero show that came out, and it was doing this exact same thing in the first episode again. And it looks like it's going to be, just like you said, the fake mystery box throughout the whole season, give you little crumbs of whatever, even though I can quite literally tell almost where this is going to go. I'm pretty sure that the old lady that Jon Stewart was shagging down is going to end up being a bad guy or whatever.
Oh yeah,
but it's like Watchmen.
Yes,
this is like Watchmen. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, the Watchmen show from, what was it, 2018, 19, around that time. Yeah, the Watchmen show, which was so bad. Like, it was, you want to talk about a deconstruction of characters and lore and world building. They just took that and rubbed it in between their ass cheeks. Like, they were just going crazy with it. And then you had the mystery box thing as well throughout the whole series, the mystery box. And that, I see the same thing happening here, and I don't see a good outcome happening for it either. I can't believe this shit. I can't believe this is real life.
I kind of can, because they don't respect the properties. Like, they don't respect anybody involved. They don't respect the fans. They don't respect the paying customers. They're making this with intention for it to be a mockery, because they refuse to tell stories that people want to see with these characters. Like, this is everybody was saying like, oh, it's going to be a true detective show. But like, part of me was like, is it though? Is that really what it is going to? Is it truly going to be every episode in small town Nebraska with green lanterns? Yes, it is. Actually,
yes, it is.
Yeah, actually, that's exactly what it's going to be. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
which
is crazy.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
No, I was gonna say, you guys nailed it, but it like, this show feels like it has actual contempt for not only the characters that they're trying to portray, but like you as an audience member. It doesn't like you. It doesn't like you watching it, and it just watching it, you're like, what? It feels fake. It feels like this is like some type of like. I feel like this is going to be, we're going to watch this show to completion, and this is going to be like, you know how with certain brands or certain IPs, they're going to use it in like film school or in business school. Like, hey, don't do what this business did. I feel like that is going to be the run for Lanterns. That's going to be the legacy of Lanterns, is you watch this to know, don't do this. If you want to go into making things, don't do what these people did. I think that is going to end up being the legacy for this show, just off of episode 1.
I also think Damon Lindelof has a humiliation fetish where he wants people hating him. Like, Damon Lindelof gets off on the idea that people hate him. Because there's going to be a lot of that after they see this episode. if anybody watches this. We'll have to see what the ratings are in a couple weeks.
Well, we've seen that because he one of the writers from one of the Green Lantern writers responded when the trailers were coming out, and Damon Lindelof's response was the most like South Park, the cable
AT&T guys.
the
Yeah.
AT&T. Oh, we're so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's like, oh, that explains things. That explains things. That puts it into better perspective of who actually wrote this.
Well, you know, if you look into Damian Lindelof and everything that he has going on, he looks like a bottom anyway. So of course he likes being abused, and that's what he's trying to do to the audience with this show. Like I was saying, like, and okay, I tried when I was first starting to watch this, I was like, let me take out the comic fan portion of my brain, because if I look at it like that, I'm going to hate this immediately off rip because it's already getting everything wrong. But even if you don't look at it that way, the show is just like, it just feels so mean. it feels so mean.
Yeah, this is an angry show.
It's no one is likable. Everyone is pissed at everyone else for no apparent reason. Everyone's just miserable in this. Like it's not an enjoyable experience watching it. There's no moments where you're like, "Oh, I'm excited." Like following your thought process of like, all right, taking the comic book side of it out. I don't know anyone who doesn't have a tie to this who would watch this and be like, I'm curious what happens next. Because it doesn't give you a reason to really care about any of these characters.
Yeah.
Like,
I think that's
everyone
a good
is
point.
unlikable.
Everybody is unlikable. There isn't a single redeeming thing. The only reason you're cued in to watch this next week is because you're like, I need to know why this Green Lanterns ? I have to see if the Green Lanterns show up at all. That's why you're tuning in. The actual story that was presented in this pilot does not give you a reason to be interested at all. At all. But
I'm just thinking about something from the show where
you think the lot lizards?
he's thinking the lot lizards.
Where my boy John Stewart, you know, after an 18-hour rigging of driving across the country, you know, it's like, yeah, let me go ahead and pull up this lot lizard grandma. Like,
Yes, you heard that right, folks. John Stewart hooks up with lot lizard grandmas in this that really happens in this show. That's real. That happens
in the car, and
in the car. And then lights up an after-sex cigarette using the Green Lantern ring.
Like doing the most Hal Jordan thing. Like if this was Hal Jordan, if Hal Jordan did that, like Hal Jordan's at the bar and, you know, he picks up a girl and then after he bangs her out, you know, he lights out the cigarette with his ring. That's something he would do, right? Guy Gardner, he'd probably do that. Cal Rayner even would probably do that. John Stewart, he's not doing that. He's not doing that at all. But
no.
Oh God. God.
No.
My boy. Look how they massacred my boy. Like they took him out back, and this is like, I don't know who this character is. I don't know who he is. I don't know who they based him off of. I don't know what's going on.
The shame is Aaron Pierre here could do a good John Stewart.
Good.
He's showing that he probably could do a good John Stewart. This is, again, another situation with the DCU where they got a good actor, but the writing is terrible. The writing is awful.
For another character that would be really, really good if you just had good writing. You know, David Cornsweet, he would be a fantastic Superman if you would just have him be Superman and not Clark Kent the entire run, you know? Like here, he could be a good John Stewart if you let him be John Stewart and not the guy that, you know, fucked your girlfriend when you were in high school, because that's what it feels like. If this feels very spiteful, like I really don't know how to explain it. And I don't know who this show is for. Like you said, y'all were talking about like, why would you tune into this, right? Like if you're a comic fan, you're like, I want to see what you're going to do with the Green Lanterns. If you're a regular person and you just watch this episode, I mean this. I mean this like with no disrespect, no shenanigans, no nothing. If you're a regular person and you watch this episode of Lanterns, the pilot, what would make you want to continue watching this show? There's nothing to like about Jon Stewart because he's kind of a dickhead. Even though they try to give him his moment of like he actually likes this guy. And if you see at the end of the episode where he's like frozen after jerking off on the bleachers, you can see like a tear go down his eye, and it's like, where did that come from? Because they're going to be doing two different timelines, so we're going to have to build to that. You don't like Hal Jordan, right? Because he's from the get go. Hal Jordan, he's just a dickhead, like to Jon Stewart, which Hal Jordan could be a bit of a dick, right? But it goes a little too far with a little of the stuff that they do. You don't like the sheriff lady. You don't like her either.
Nah,
you're already
she's
sus
not
of
likable at all.
Of the Cowboys. You're sus of them because you think they got something going on with it. There's no character in this whole show that I would want to continue watching grow or the story for in this show. So why would you, if you're a regular person? Like, I just want to know what would be the hook. Like, is it the homeless scene at the end of the episode? Is that what it is? Is that the hook?
It not only is it a bad Green Lantern adaptation, it's a bad pilot episode. Like it is a bad pilot episode.
Yep.
Like, sure, it's setting up this mystery you want to come back to, but like you did not give a clear enough reason to care about any. Like, you didn't spend enough time with either Jon Stewart or Hal Jordan to actually make you interested in seeing their storylines. It's bad writing. It is bad writing.
Yeah. Man. Gotta love it, dude. The year of our Lord 2026, and we're still getting terrible adaptations of characters. Gotta love it. James Gunn, you're doing such a fantastic job. Marvel just dropped Spider-Man. That shit's about to go over 2 billion this weekend. They got Doomsday, which I'm shocked is getting as much traction as it is. They just revealed the X-Men. I think that helped too. They just revealed the X-Men. They got the Vision Quest coming out, which the trailer didn't look half bad to me. Like, they're like, hey, we realized we messed up. Let's get back on track. And you, James Gunn, are going, let me give you Green Lanterns and take out the green and then take out a lantern.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, people are starting to say online, and I think this is cope. That, there's going to be a plot twist at the end of the season, and what happens at the end of this episode isn't actually real. No, we pretty much have confirmation. That's the Twitter talk. Yeah, so that's what you're missing right now, because I know you're not on Twitter.
Yeah, boys. I got banned on Twitter for a day. I'll tell y'all why tomorrow on New Black Street. Shameless plug. I'll tell you why. Yeah. But yeah, so I can't.
Everybody check out New Black Street.
Wait. It said. Wait, let me check.
Are you back?
Let me see. I might be back. Actually, let me see. I might be back.
Gets banned for longer. Trying to ban evade. Watch that.
Wait, why is it making me re-sign in? Okay, yeah, we'll figure it out later. But yeah, I might be back. We'll see.
But so the Twitter talk is that how this episode ends is not real, despite it being pretty damn real.
As in, it's a bait and switch, or it's a
yes, it would be a bait and switch.
So there, it's going to be that Hal Jordan's not dead.
Well, spoilers, Tom.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I guess we didn't say
I'm sure everybody that's here cares about being spoiled.
Yeah,
yes,
that's right.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, guys, they kill off Hal Jordan.
I forgot we didn't say it yet. It totally crossed my mind. I thought we said, they did it in the first episode.
Yeah, if you guys
hinted at it. Everyone knew.
If you read the leaks that came out, what was it, like 2 or 3 months ago? Like, we all knew that this was coming. And yeah, they killed Hal Jordan off in the first episode.
Yep.
And that's why I was talking about the 3 timeline thing, because it starts out in 1996 with Jon Stewart as a kid. Then it goes to 2016 with Jon Stewart being in training, and then it goes to 2026 and Hal Jordan is dead, and we don't know what happened there. But they're hinting that it's probably going to have to do something with the overall story or whatever. But yes, they killed off Jon Stewart, or not Jon Stewart, Hal Jordan. I keep getting their names mixed up because I don't know who these characters are anymore. They killed off Hal Jordan, and he's like sitting in you ever seen, what's that movie? The Day After Tomorrow, where everybody was like freezing to death outside.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
That's what he looks like. He's like sitting there on the bleachers that you see at the beginning of the episode, and he has a headshot to his head. So yeah, he's dead. They killed off Hal Jordan, and they do the mystery box thing where it's like, oh, but wait, you have to find out why he's dead now. Like,
wait, he doesn't.
So that's the whole mystery.
He doesn't have his ring. What's going on? Is it an illusion? Is it actually him? Come back next week to see.
And that's another thing I was trying to figure out, because it's like, okay, so if he doesn't have the ring, shouldn't Jon Stewart have the ring? Like, why are we still doing this thing unless you're going to be doing a plot where it's like, oh, he went through the training and then realized he couldn't be a Green Lantern, or he didn't want to be a Green Lantern, and then he didn't have the ring. But that, I don't know how that will work. I'm so mad.
It's a mess.
It's a mess. Because
it's a disaster.
Excited. I was excited when they announced this. I was genuinely excited because I'm like, being a Green Lantern fan, it's like being a Cyclops fan throughout the 2000s. Whereas, like, this character's cool. That he has all this awesome stuff. But for some reason, the people that are in charge of making this character don't do the things that they need to make this character cool. And the Green Lanterns are like that. The Green Lanterns are pretty cool, man. But we'll never get them because people are ashamed to actually write them the way that they need to be wrote.
Everybody has said it. I know Gary Nerdrotic has said it. Heel versus Babyface has said it. Everybody has. The idea of doing a true detective with Green Lanterns should be an awesome idea through space. They're space cops. You could have done anything with that, and it would have been better than what they decided on small town Nebraska. And the true detective mystery is solving the murder of Hal Jordan.
I
of which eventually, but also remember, they set up a mechanic to keep bringing Hal Jordan back. They're going to just keep bringing back the hologram.
Oh,
so
God, I forgot about that. I forgot about the hologram thing.
Yeah,
that's how they're going to keep
in the
him
beginning.
Alive in the
They
future.
set up the hologram. Yeah.
That's how they're going to do it in the future. Because he's going to be... They're going to have to kill him off. Because if you see how they treat Hal Jordan throughout this whole episode, they don't give a fuck about him. So, that's how they're going to bring him back. Oh, fuck
throughout the entire episode, they keep on referencing Hal Jordan dying. The entire episode is him talking about, like, what, do you think I'm going to die? Like, there's and it's not one time. Like, it happens multiple times. They do it multiple times, and it's like, all right, I can understand where people are probably thinking on Twitter, oh, they're not gonna fully kill him off. It's gonna be a bait and switch because of like that's part of like writing, is that it's like, all right, you leave breadcrumbs to make people think, oh, it's going to happen, and then there's gonna be the bait and switch where it's like, oh, it's. They said it too many times for him to actually be dead, and it's only the first episode. But also at the same point in time, I'm like, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't know if they have the actual smarts to know that that's what you're supposed to do with it.
All right, so there's something we have to look at, and then we're going to get to the chat, and then we'll get into the review. But we have to look at this because I'm just seeing this popping up on Twitter now.
Hey, I'm unbanned, by the way.
Welcome back.
I know exactly what I'm about to post. Where is it? I gotta find that screenshot.
All right, so we are seeing audience score has been added. It's getting an 89% popcorn meter and a 90% Rotten Tomato critic score for the first episode.
Of course it is.
If this is real, which I don't buy it, I don't believe that it is. If this is real, we're cooked. We're cooked, chat. GG. GG. It's over, chat. If this is real. Also, 89 is actually a little bit lower than a lot of things, but that's what we're working with here. The assassination of a beloved hero is getting audience score of an 89 on an episode that actually hates him. Like this episode it does not like Hal Jordan at all. It also doesn't like the audience.
Where do you even get this score? Like, how do you go? Like, and that's the question I asked at the beginning. How are you as a regular person gonna go, oh my god, that was so fucking good? Like, what? Are you not watching? Are you not using the wrinkles in your brain when you watch this show? Like, there was nothing here to go, oh, this is like a 90%. That's way too high. That's way too high.
Yeah. This is not, but this is maybe we'll see. Maybe it'll go up, maybe it'll go down. But as of right now, the baseline is coming in at 89%. So that's nuts, man. That's nuts.
That's okay. Go to Criticlist. Do get actual reviews there.
Yeah.
That means something.
Yeah, they need to add per episode that you could review per episode. But Kata, let's get to the people. We got a lot of supers coming in,
man. We see y'all in here, and shout out to all you guys, man, that came in and are hanging out with us here. As we do this, we're going to be doing this for all these episodes throughout the entire season. All right, because we knew that nobody else was going to do it.
We got over 600 people watching already.
Oh, let's go.
Hey,
we got over 600 people watching right
600 people watched it and went, gosh, I need to make sure that I'm not crazy for hating that too.
All right, so let's get to all you guys.
He only played that because I'm here. He only played that because I'm here. That's okay. We got Atreus showed one on Friday. We have a new one now. Don't worry, you're gonna see it tomorrow.
All right, shout out. Here's what I'm gonna do, Kata. I'm gonna pull up your chats so that you could read them, and then I'll get to mine in a minute. So this is all on your channel.
Oh wow, okay. Shout out to everybody, by the way. I see we got 112 of y'all over there on my channel, which is crazy seeing how I haven't uploaded in 2 months. So shout out to all you guys. Don't worry, the uploads are coming back. As you can see, we're back home. We're getting back to work. Okay.
Open for business back there.
Yeah, we're back. You know, we're open. Not that open though. Not like that. That's gay. But if it was Jon Stewart in this episode, he probably liked that anyway. But we got Frostbane with a 2. Says real life fake wizard looks like clone Santa from Santa Claus 2.
Yeah,
bro. Yeah, bro. We're experimenting over here. I'm going through a phase.
He's giving everybody coal this Christmas.
That's right. Yeah, everybody's getting coal.
Wait. I have to see now.
You gotta look up the picture.
I have to see.
Look up clone Santa.
Just look up toy Santa. Santa Claus 2, because that's exactly what I look like.
Share my tab. Share my screen real quick. Can you share my screen?
Oh.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog.
I knew it was something. I couldn't put my finger on it. See, this is why we love the chat, because y'all know everything, dude. Y'all know everything.
It's the color of the plastic.
Yeah,
it's like the right color too.
I dig it. I feel like it's a like one of those like ninja masks kind of thing. Like that's cool. Except I look like Santa Claus. Shout out.
Shout out to Frostbane, man. Appreciate it. And then we have Wiznautic's Minister of Matrimony. Holy Jesus. Member for 17 months. Says, make sure to congratulate Wizard and Hypnotic for tying the knot. It was a beautiful ceremony. It was.
All right.
Y'all should have been there, dude.
All right. No, don't encourage this. Don't encourage this.
There was
Don't encourage
flowers falling from the sky, doves and shit. It was
No.
beautiful, dude.
Nah, dude.
Shout out to a Pig Venus with a $10. Pig Venus is the craziest name ever. I love Pig Venus. Says, as a Green Lantern's newbie, this was rough. Read Emerald Dawn 1 and 2 in preparation. Read Emerald Dawn 1 and 2 in preparation. So I'm not super knowledgeable in Jon Stewart. Think I'll stick to the comics. At least that way I get some green. Well, yeah, there's not much green, bro. Even the intro to the show looks like doo-doo green. It's ridiculous.
It is closer to brown. Yeah.
But if y'all want like a good adaptation of Jon Stewart, I think the perfect one is the animated series.
Yes.
The Justice League animated series. That is like the perfect. You don't even really need to read much. You just need to watch that. That's Jon Stewart.
It's great.
Through and through. Frostwine came back with another 2. Says, so it's written by the schoolyard bullies mocking it. No, it's not the bullies.
I would kind of agree with that.
The ones that got bullied. It's the guys that got bullied.
I think it's the people that got bullied, and they ended up liking being bullied, and that's how we got this.
It's a fetish.
It is.
Yes. I really do think it is.
It's a fetish. They like getting beat up on like bungos. He came in with another 2. Frostfang shout out says, didn't Lindelof write The Hunt? He's puzzling.
Yeah, and Lindelof did. I think isn't that the movie with Betty Gilpin, The Hunt? Damon Lindelof. I think that's the movie.
When was that? Was it
2020?
I never watched this one.
Yeah.
Never watched this one. I saw the trailers for it.
No, it's about like hunting humans and stuff. It was like an anti-Trump movie from 2020.
Oh.
Was it kind of like the hide and seek or whatever it was?
No. It's a hunting people thing. The humans hunt you. The rich white people hunt the humans.
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Damon Lindelof, just continuing to shit on us. Shout out to Devil Eyed Elvis. What's good, homie? With a $20. What is good? Says, what in the Harry Peter and the Sorcerer's Bone guest lineup is this? It's the fake wizards, dude. We got the fake wizards out here.
Shout out,
bro.
Shout out to him. And then Frostwing with another 2 says, Rotten Tomatoes audience score hasn't been real since 2019. And that is
That's
correct.
right.
Because they changed everything for Captain Marvel.
Yes, they did.
Go to Critic List. And then Wiznotix, Minister of Matrimony, with another 5, says, I made sure your lips were normal sized in the pic, Wiz. You proud of me?
Thanks for the super chat.
It's gonna get so much worse now because you have that fake beard now. That one right there. They're gonna fill that whole thing with nothing but lips.
Have you seen the pictures Hypnotic's been making?
Yeah,
that's insane.
I'm watching the thumbnails. They get bigger every time.
They're
nightmarish.
Worse. It is nightmarish.
Wait for the gear stream. Wait till we do the gear stream. It's gonna be terrible.
Yeah, but it's supposed to be just for the Halo streams, but
the chat's gonna make them do it for every stream now. You know that it's never going away.
Have you played the E-Day beta?
No, I haven't had time.
All right, after we're done streaming, you got to install it because it's shutting down tomorrow.
Okay.
So you got to give it a shot because they changed a lot. They changed a lot.
I saw. All right. I saw the movement's different now. Way different.
Yeah, it's all botched. It's all messed up. Coming in over on the Fake Wizards Live channel, Larry for a 50 banger.
Larry.
Moments of this might be good. Then a 50-year-old woman riding Jon Stewart, a cigarette and smile. A Karen girl boss judge adding $100,000 bonds to a bar fight. Feminine lawyer is the husband of the gruff older sheriff. What am I watching? Yeah, dude, I don't know.
You're watching Lanterns. Wasn't it great?
Yeah, you're watching Lanterns, brother. We're watching Lanterns.
Grandma.
That is all of this is real. Everything
This is
in the
not
guys,
fake.
everything in the super chat is correct. That all happened. Yes, Jon Stewart hooks up with a lot lizard grandma, and then helps her smoke a cigarette. We got the Karen girl boss. I hadn't even thought of that, but yeah, adding hundreds of thousands of dollars to a bond for a bar fight. This is crazy.
What's bad is that
For mouthing off to the woman judge.
Yeah,
I know,
it's
that's
like,
what I'm saying. Like, you're telling me of all the things, like, we're watching a Green Lantern show, and the most unbelievable thing is that this judge is going to add $100,000 because he said, hey, or what did he say? Did he say, come on?
Yeah,
He said, come on.
Come
Yeah,
on, add
yeah.
$100,000 to the bail. That's how you, but also think about the fact we're watching a Green Lantern show and we're getting a courtroom drama. What?
But come on, I'm Green Lantern.
Yeah, he's something, all right. Thanks, Larry. Jason Nelson for 2 says, was the 5-minute preview we saw the best part of the episode? I mean, everything the only thing I think we haven't seen from the trailers was Sinestro. Sinestro was not in this episode.
Yeah.
The,
Are you talking
the
about
best,
the beginning?
Yeah.
Is that what he's talking about?
Well, I think
five-minute
there was a
preview?
5-minute preview of the episode that they posted.
No, the best part of the episode was the credits because that's when it was over. that was the best part of the episode is because it was finally done.
Larry comes in for another 10, says, Tom is right. I don't give an F about the mystery. Why is that town so important? What's the connection? Why? Did I miss something? Why is that town so important? Well, Larry, you got to come back next week. And the week
it's a
after
mystery
that.
box.
And the week after that. It's reverse Russian doll mystery boxing. They just keep putting the little box in a bigger box. And there's this Damon Lindelof is from the University of J.J. Abrams. We already know there ain't nothing in that box. That box is empty.
Oh,
wow. What?
You remember the cheerleader from Heroes?
Hayden Panettiere?
Yeah, she died.
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. They're saying I just saw it. This like broke like 5 minutes ago.
Hayden Panettiere. This is on Twitter. 36, dude. What happened?
Was it like an
It
accident?
said,
or was it
further details surrounding her death were not immediately available. So yeah, it's still developing. Like this shit just broke. Damn.
Holy
That's
crap.
young, dude. Dang, that sucks. That sucks, man.
Breaking news. Actress Hayden Panettiere has died. Her representative confirmed to ABC she was 36 years old.
Yeah, that's so sad. That's so sad. I used to have a crush on her growing up.
She was in Kingdom Hearts, your favorite series of games.
Well, you know, I don't really like her that much. But
Damn.
damn, rest in peace. Rest in
I
peace,
hope we
man.
find out, and that's terrible.
Yeah, I hope it was
Damn.
nothing crazy. I hope it was nothing
Yeah.
crazy.
All right, 36 is young as hell. That's terrible.
That's super young.
That's terrible. All right, let's keep going with these supers, and we'll keep the entertainment. Holy shit, this night is terrible.
You know what's
What
crazy?
a terrible night, dude.
Like that's not even the worst thing that's happened to us tonight. So it's like that's insane. That's insane.
No, it's just more. That was like the cherry on top. It's like, hey, one of the actresses you grew up watching and like you really liked, and she was really talented, also died. By the way, now you got to talk about lanterns. What are we doing? Larry for a 5 says LMFAO. It all ties back to the dad of the lawyer. It's him. They solved the mystery already. LMFAO. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kata, did you think that the rich grandfather is? Do you think that whole thing in Lanterns was an allegory for immigration? Because that's how it sounded.
I didn't really look at it that way, actually. Well, no, wait. Well, you say it like that. Well, he was like,
because he's talking about
the
colonization.
aliens. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't like these aliens.
He's like,
We don't like these aliens.
Chest. Yeah.
let's protect the only people we need to protect are the people born here. Oh, you might be fucking right.
Yeah.
And the redneck cowboys with guns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not subtle at
AKs
all.
And ARs. Yep. Yep.
It's not subtle in the slightest. Oh, I hate this show now. I hate.
look
if they do another allegory like that next week, that's what it is.
What could aliens be an allegory for?
Yeah, let's just protect the people that were born here.
Can
And
you?
he said with his
They worked
country
in
accent.
they worked an anti-ice allegory into the Green Lantern show, dude. That's
Also, he was.
That's where we are, bro.
He knows that Jon Stewart slept with his lot lizard wife, so he says a line to imply that he knows that. Yeah, that's
This must be a regular occurrence. This must happen all the time. This must happen all the time. Bro.
So he's anti-ice. So we've got an anti-ice, super rich white redneck cuck in the Green Lantern show.
Oh yeah, remember, because they can't have the people that they don't like being portrayed as some kind of masculine. He can't like berate his wife for cheating on him, so he has to be a cuck, and this has to be a regular occurrence.
He
This
can't
must happen all
berate
the time.
grandma wife for being a lot lizard.
He couldn't go at the black guy and call him out for sleeping with his wife, because then he'd be deemed racist. And even though he might not like the aliens, he's not gonna be mean to a black guy, So that's
he cooked them tofu steaks. He cooked them tofu steaks.
He said. What was the exact line? It was something like, like you probably be feeling better after eating off another man's plate or something like that.
You don't like eating off another man's grill.
Yeah.
Let's see, what exactly? I have to hear the exact.
He says it's like it tastes better when it comes off of another man's grill or something like that, and then it's.
That's where we're at, man.
That's I have it, guys. Writing. I want Green Lantern to sleep with a lot lizard in episode 1.
He said it's nothing better than eating off another man's grill. That's what he said. Oh, you nasty fucks. He watches for sure. He watches for sure.
Yo, we got Joey Salads out there. Drops a 20 banger. What's up, brother? Good to see you. Says soon 1K live views averaged. We're on our way there. We are over 700 people across all platforms right now. So we're crushing it tonight. Shout out, Joey. Kata, over on your channel.
Frostfang with a 2 says another court drama superhero show with no knowledge. Knowledge. No, she's the bestest ever. She's
just
the
like
bestest
She-Hulk.
ever.
Just like She-Hulk. And then coming in here, Jake Foreman for a 5 says, "Be careful, fake wizard. I think Tom is an alien. He looks like that guy in the jail. This show is Timu, True Detective garbage. Jon Stewart is a villain in this." Well, thank you for the 5. I don't know if he's a villain. I just think he's an unlikable hero so far. Jon Stewart is a beloved character. He's a beloved Green Lantern. And they're not giving you a reason to actually like him in this.
Yeah. Like it's just like the preconceived like idea that you have of him that should make you even tolerate this character, but even that they've tarnished. So if he's just like if you're a normie and you don't know this character, I don't know why you would like him. You would think he was an asshole. You would think he was an asshole.
Yeah. It's gonna be a mess. All right, Katie, we got one more here on your channel, and then we got to get into the we're gonna EFAP this thing.
Frostfang with a 5 says, not trying to make light of the situation, but Hayden came out as bi this year. Did the chronically obsessed Rainbow Mafia go after her? I don't know.
We don't know
maybe. I didn't hear
anything,
nothing
dude.
about
We don't know anything.
We don't know
we know the
anything
report
yet.
that she passed.
Yeah, I
Whatever
didn't
it
even
is
know she was bi.
Whatever, I didn't even know she was sick. Whatever is gonna happen, whatever we find out is gonna be pretty tragic. It's not gonna be good.
Yeah,
it's not gonna be good.
Everything that I'm seeing on Twitter is like, man, I had such a crush on her. I did too.
Yeah, man.
She was cool in Heroes.
Save the cheerleader, save the world.
Yep. She was also in I can't believe I'm about to say this. People are gonna call me gay. I don't care. She was in Step It Up. Or not Step It Up. What's that fucking cheerleader movie series? Fuck.
The cheerleader series?
Why am I drawing a blank? Bring It On. Bring It On. Bring It On. She was in Bring It On. She was in the one where they were in Crenshaw. That was funny. Where she tried to crunk it. It was hilarious. So yeah. That's why I remember that. Hey, I have a sister, okay? She used to watch shit like that. And I just had to sit there and watch. So damn, rest in peace.
Well, if we find out any more while we're streaming, we'll cut over to it. If there's any news updates that we could see on Twitter, we'll try to pull it up on stream here.
Yeah, man.
But with that, man, let's jump over
Speaking of something else that's dead, let's get over to the Lantern show.
Let's get the lanterns.
Look at that beautiful shade of green.
Let me take my glasses off for a moment. Yeah, it does look like shit green. Like it looks.
It does, yeah.
I'm colorblind.
That looks like vomit green.
It's not a good shade of green.
It looks like shit green. Who said this was okay? Who said this was okay?
James Gunn.
All right.
James Gunn said this was okay.
All right, man. Let's run it back. Let's run it back to where we were. Okay, so the show starts off with our boy Jon Stewart at the house, and they're about to watch a 60 minutes documentary on Hal Jordan. That's what's about to happen, and the kids are like, yo, you got to turn it off, and, you got to turn the TV off because Dad's coming home or whatever, and we all remember how that used to be. You got to turn off the TV. Run up that power bill for Dad before he comes and beats your ass with that belt.
Yep.
So that's what's happening. And then the dad gets home. Actually, hold on, we got to get straight to it because that was crazy. That was crazy. I don't think anybody but me knows who this actor is because
I don't know who this is.
I had a girlfriend, so I had to watch this kind of shit. He was in a show called P Valley. I want you to take a guess what the P stands for.
P Valley.
P Valley.
I have no idea.
It stands for pussy. All right, it's
no. Oh my gosh.
I just pulled it up on IMDb.
The show was called P Valley, aka Pussy Valley, and it was about a strip club. And this guy, while he was acting pretty good, obviously they made him gay. He was sleeping with the gay stripper guy.
Nice.
It was not pretty good to look at, but he can act. And so yeah, he comes home and he sees Jon Stewart is sitting there on the TV, and I'm thinking he's gonna get in trouble because he was watching the TV, because he's like, can you at least say his name? And he doesn't even. Jon Stewart doesn't even know Hal Jordan's real name for real, because they were doing a documentary on him, and He tells his son to go outside, and this is where it gets crazy, boys. This is where it gets crazy. I don't even think I want to go to that screenshot for real. What was maybe I can get to? Maybe I could just get to. Let's see.
Now we got to be careful. We obviously can't play anything, and we got to even be careful just scrolling through everything you're seeing here because, this is copyrighted, and we will get smote.
As you can see, there's some bullet holes back there on the wall, and Jon Stewart is putting the apple on his head, because his dad's about to shoot at him with a gun.
So, Katie, you were a military guy.
Mm-hmm.
How would the military feel if they found out that one of their servicemen was going home at night and having their son put an apple on their head and then shooting a fucking gun at their son? How would that go over in the military?
Well, he'd be in Fort Leavenworth, for sure. Quickly. And that's funny. Short story time. I remember I was on duty one time and I had to escort somebody to the prison because he used to beat his kids and he used to beat his wife, and obviously that's a no-no in the Army, and they kicked him the fuck out and he went to jail. And we had to escort this guy to the prison. And I'll never forget this. He tried to be so cool and he tried to crack jokes with people. And the guy that was driving the escort van left, and we beat his ass in a van. It was fun. That was fun times. So that's what would happen if you were doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So, but they're playing that off here. I wouldn't say they're playing it off as if it's a good thing, but they're playing it off as this is why Jon Stewart is fearless. Mm-hmm. This is why he's been trained by his father to be fearless. And the reason there is because his father was shooting a gun at him every night, maybe? Definitely more than once.
Definitely more than once. And then if you see it, they've been doing this since he was young, because you see how far up the bullet holes are going. That's crazy. And you got to think, what if he was having an off day? What if he came back home, and he had a rough day at work or whatever, and his hands is a little shaky, and then he, hits the kid. Now your kid's down, your kid's down now. So what the fuck? This whole scene is just I get what you're trying to do. Oh, we're trying to make it to where he's he's fearless or whatever, but this is just a little over the line. You didn't have to do it like this to show how abusive his father was. Could just had him whooping his ass with a belt because he had a TV on. You didn't have to go, hey, I'm gonna take him out back and shoot an apple off his head.
So Jon Stewart is Michael Jackson now, according to this show.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, this is a...
They gave him the Michael Jackson treatment.
Oh, somebody in the chat said it, and that is correct. That is correct. Yes. Jon Stewart's father was abusive to a certain extent when he was growing up. That was kind of a major driving force as to why he went into the service. But this is kind of crazy.
Yeah,
this is wild.
But this is taking it to a level where it's not. This is a show that wants you to take it seriously, right? This isn't serious. This is a show that wants it. It's like, hey, superheroes are stupid. Everything we're doing here is believable. This is grounded. It's grounded cinema. No, it's not. This is not believable for even an abusive father who's trying to turn his son into a fearless machine. This is too risky. This isn't calculated at all. We're not dealing with an abusive, drunkard dad. We're dealing with a calculated, sophisticated guy who's trying to mold his son into a Green Lantern. It feels as if they're setting up that, John Stewart's father is upset that he's not the Green Lantern. He feels like he wasn't chosen, or at least that's what they're hinting at. So he's trying to mold John into a Green Lantern to be fearless.
I mean,
So this is not how you do it.
Angle. I can see that angle,
Which-
but again, like you said, this is too risky. If that's your plan, you wouldn't be shooting the apple off of this child's head. You would have him shooting the apple off his brother's heads.
Yes. Yeah.
You know,
This is another writer who's trying to write a smart person, but they can only write a smart person to the extent that the writer is smart, and in this case, the writer is a fucking idiot. That's the problem.
let me see something. Tom, you was gonna say something?
I was gonna say I'm not the I don't remember a lot about the Green Lantern stuff, but isn't the whole point of that the Green Lantern is that it chooses you, like the ring chooses you? But in this show, and basically the way that this is kind of portraying it, is that John Stewart's been training to become a Green Lantern his whole life, which is not how the Green Lantern ring works. Am I wrong in that, or is this the show going on a side tangent? It's creating its own thing here. Because I was always under the pretense that it's like, oh, the ring chooses you because you are worthy of it. So I don't know, because they say something in when we get a little bit further in the way that like he interviewed for the role or something to the extent that like the Guardians interviewed him, where isn't the whole thing is that it's like you're chosen.
The ring does choose you, right? Like the ring chose Hal Jordan after Abin Sur dies, right? And
Yeah.
Hal Jordan, I forgot which comic book it is, but he has John Stewart take up the mantle after basically as a substitute while he was out on I fucking forgot the comic run, but he basically has John Stewart be a substitute, and then the ring ends up choosing John Stewart as a Green Lantern, and that's how that happens. So that's how it's supposed to go, right? And then obviously the Guardians are involved because that's just who they are. They're in charge of everybody. So that's how it's supposed to be. So if you're still doing that, right? If you're doing it to where John Stewart is being a substitute or whatever, or he's training under Hal Jordan, that can make sense. But like having him go, oh, I'm trying to earn the ring like this, but the whole time all you have is nothing but animosity towards the person who has the ring, that would never work. You would never get the ring at that point. Ever. It doesn't matter how heroic you are or how selfless you are or whatever, how much willpower you have. It just wouldn't work because it wouldn't deem you worthy, and neither would the Guardians.
Yeah.
So.
Everything about this is doesn't make sense. There were other ways you could have told this story without doing something. This is for shock value, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work because it doesn't make any sense.
But it's Damon Lindelof, okay? He wrote Watchmen. He also helped write Lost. I don't know if y'all remember Lost. That's another show where they didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and he was helping write that. So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised in the slightest. But yeah, even this is just like, this is far. It's like, God dang, dude. Like, you didn't think this through at all. Like, once you show me this, now I'm thinking, what if this guy has an off day? Bam, he just put his son's brains all over the garage door.
Yep.
Like,
Oh, I blinked. Oh no.
yeah. What if a fly lands on your nose right as you're about to pull the trigger? Now
The light got in
Josh-
my eyes.
Oh, brother number 2, your first brother's dead. We need another one. Get over here.
or John
We need
Stewart
more
has
apples.
like he has a little itch real quick, or he sneezes at the wrong moment, and now John Stewart is John Stew, and it's over because his brains are all over the floor. It's
talk about a brain blast. Yeah.
big. Wow, he's dead. Yeah, explain that to your CEO. Yeah, I want to see you explain that. Explain
Yeah,
that
good
to your
luck.
commanding officer. Yeah, I thought it was a Nerf gun. Yeah.
Look,
Okay, go
he
for
wanted
it.
to be a Green Lantern. What do you want from me?
But yeah, it turns out that this is a regular occurrence, and this is something that they do. This is something they do a lot, and I guess it's supposed to be like that's their dynamic, And as we learn later on in the episode, that's because he's trying to will his son and train his son to be a Green Lantern, which is that's kind of weird, but okay.
It's not
Okay.
working. That's for sure.
Are you afraid?
Thematically, plot wise, it's not working.
Hey son, I got a gun pointed at your head. Are you afraid? He's talking about some no. He's a
Better say
fucking
no.
liar. He's afraid if he says yes, you're gonna shoot him in the face. So yes, he is afraid.
Well, the problem is there's multiple bullet holes implying that he's done. This isn't a new occurrence.
Oh yeah.
Meaning that there probably in the beginning there had to have been the times of him being like, "Are you like the first? You imagine the first time he did it? Are you scared?
Wait.
Yes. No. You have to say no. What are you talking about?
Don't be scared, or I'm gonna kill you. Basically, that's what he had to say.
No, it gets worse. John Stewart, this is actually the third time he's doing this. He's had 3 other brothers and sisters who are buried in the backyard because this didn't work out. Do you want to end up like John number 2? Are you scared? No,
Yo,
Papa.
John Stewart's dad went to the Rwandan school of raising kids. Like, this is crazy. This is insane. He's gonna have John Stewart running down the street holding an AK pretty soon.
We're not even 5 minutes in, and it's already bullshit.
We're not even 5 minutes.
Not even 5 minutes into this shit.
No, but like going over it again. This episode is insane. This episode is insane with the things that it tries to be like. Oh yeah, this is in it. Oh yeah, his dad used to shoot apples on. And later on, he tells he's trying to help the kid throw the ball, and he's like, "Yeah, my dad used to shoot apples off my head." It's like, what?
They're like, huh?
See,
Well, son, you know what time it is. Yeah, Dad. It's like they're trying to portray this as like this terrible thing, and it is terrible, but it's
Yeah.
so goofy and unbelievable that it's making me laugh.
Bad. It's so
No, but-
stupid.
you know what's bad is that if you look like I don't know if you could scroll back to it when it shows the holes. There's like bullets under where his head is, implying
Well, that's
that like
yeah, they've been doing this for years.
Yeah, they've been doing this for a long time.
This for years.
You want to know? Look, okay, I'm gonna say it. Y'all want to know the most unrealistic thing? You are not gonna have no black dad doing this shit. I'm sorry. All right, if this was a white family, I'd probably believe
This
it. But
this is some white people shit.
this is some white people.
This is
You would no. That's how it works. You know what his black dad would have did? He would have been beating the shit out of him. Like, are
Yeah.
you afraid? Not. Hey, I'm about to shoot a gun, like an apple off your head.
this is the whitest shit they could have imagined. But and they assigned it to a black family. That's great. Hey, but you know what? That's because they don't see color that way, Kata. That's what you get with Damon Lindelof.
That's because he doesn't know any black people for real. Because a black person would
That's
be like,
true, too.
yeah. You know what the dad really would have did? He would have walked in the house and started beating the shit out of him to make him stronger. That's what he would have did. But okay.
You think Jon Stewart has a panic response to applesauce? You want some applesauce?
Yo, I kid you not. Okay, I would give the show more points if there was an episode later on where he's about to eat something and they give him applesauce and he's like, he starts having a PTSD episode. I will give you a round of applause if that happens, because that would mean that you knew what you were writing was absolutely stupid, and you gave this character a trauma response or whatever.
That's incredible.
Oh God, this
some
show.
bullshit.
We're not even 5 minutes in.
No.
And that's not. And you know what's crazy? Another stupid ass thing happens like a minute after this. It's like right after.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna get through all 56 minutes of this crap.
God, yeah, we're gonna have to skip over some shit, dude, or we'll be here all night. This is ridiculous.
That's how bad this is.
So yeah, obviously, you know, we do our time skip. We do our time skip, and Jon Stewart is boxing. He's training, and he's waiting for Hal Jordan to come and pick him up. And in this scene, did he say that he was gone for how long?
He said he was late by like a few hours, I think.
Yeah, but so he's like, yeah, I was late. But then right after that, he was like, he's been gone for some months or something like that on another planet, helping something out. Like he says that right after this. I forget what
he's like,
he says.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, he says, yeah, I've been gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah, so 2 weeks. So this, and then he says they've been training for 6 months, right? They've been training for 6 months for him to
Yes.
be the Green Lantern.
So, and this is where it gets into the problem that we were talking about before of who's taking up the mantle kind of thing. So Jon Stewart he's not the Green Lantern. Hal Jordan is still actively Green Lantern now. The Guardians of Oa haven't necessarily chosen Jon Stewart. They don't confirm or deny that. It's the implication is that the U.S. military has chosen Jon Stewart to be the successor, but the Ring hasn't. And if that's the case, if the Ring hasn't chosen him at all, because it wouldn't have, then how is he able to use it to light that cigarette for the for the lizard later on? Because he shouldn't be able to use the Ring at all.
That's true.
Well, he uses it in when in a little bit here in the scene where he drives the car off the road. He does use the Ring to protect himself, so he's able to use it. But that's where it's only episode 1, and that mystery is yet to be solved of how exactly he is supposed to be a Green Lantern. That's you got to come back to see how exactly he's gonna be one. How did he get into this job? Even though they keep on hinting at that there's not supposed to be like a protege to being a Green Lantern, it just happens. Yeah.
So this is the scene here where Jon Stewart is like, "Hey, you haven't given me the ring. I don't have any ring time. What am I supposed to do?" So Hal Jordan drives his car off a cliff and says, "Here's the ring. Good luck, buddy," and jumps out of the car.
He says, "Oh, there's a taco place 3 miles up the road. Meet me there," and then jumps out the car.
And destroys the car.
I'm sorry. It's like right after you have his stupid ass dad, like I'm gonna shoot apples off your head. You have Hal Jordan, who is, if you wanna have some kind of intuition, you could guess that he doesn't want Jon Stewart around, right? He doesn't want him to be his replacement or whatever. So that's why he's doing all these crazy things to try to, I guess, kill him, basically, try to get him killed off or whatever. But this is just insane. You know, he goes, "Oh, here you go, man. Grab the ring." Can I back up to? Here we go. Look, he's like, "Oh no!" He's
and then
like,
he jumps out.
There he is. See you later.
Jumps out.
Well, see you later.
I haven't seen a show where the first 2 scenes of the show are, if it went bad, the show would be over. So we've now had where the dad's shooting apples off of him, could have missed and shot his son in the face, and now the reality of, oh, what if he wasn't able to make a construct? He would have been dead. He would have actually just died right there.
I mean, he doesn't even know how to fly. So, like, you haven't taught the guy how to fly yet. You drive a car off a cliff. Like if he knew how to fly, so if that had happened, like he grabs the ring and he flies out or whatever, you have him like floating there, like looking superior or whatever, and then he says something like fuck, like fuck, or being angry or something. I could give you more leeway because you're showing him be what's the word I'm looking for? Be not intuitive because he's using it to protect himself here, so he's clearly intuitive. But he would look more heroic in that moment, and I would get a sense of a Green Lantern show. I would get more sense of a Green Lantern. This is just, hey, random bullshit go. Like that's all they're doing.
Yeah.
Random bullshit go.
He says his construct is he created bubble wrap to stop him from getting crushed.
Is that what he said?
Like, yes.
Yeah. In the next scene, he says he created bubble wrap. Now, here's something interesting. We don't see the ring do very much in this show. And I think part of that is because they're afraid of letting Green Lantern be a Green Lantern. Because they're afraid of the 2011 movie. They're afraid of getting made fun of. Because the Ryan Reynolds movie is universally mocked for having bad designs. For having bad construct designs. And I think they're afraid of that because why didn't we see the bubble wrap? We're told there was bubble wrap. Where's the bubble wrap?
I would have watched it if you would have had him do the bubble wrap thing. I mean, I would have been like, why not just do like a protective dome or whatever? But if you see him do the bubble wrap, it's like, oh, okay, so he can make these things whatever the way that you want him to do it. Like, that's fine.
Yeah. This episode has an immense amount of telling, not showing.
Yeah.
A very, very high amount of telling, not showing. So we see he grabs the ring. We don't actually see him escape from the car. We don't see him protect himself. This is the amount that you see of him using the ring, is that you see the flash as the car is going, and then it basically cuts to Hal Jordan at the taco place, and then it cuts back to Jon Stewart walking on the road calling his dad. That we don't see him actually use the ring in the sense of like how he defends himself. And that issue is throughout this episode. We don't see, and some of these things are gonna be saved for later in the season because of course it's a series, so we have to stretch it out over 8 hours instead of it being like a movie or something. But this is the first thing. There's other things we'll get to in a little bit. I don't want to jump too far ahead, but that is a very big issue with this episode. Is there is an immense amount of exposition, does not show anything.
Yeah, and there's gonna be a lot of that throughout the whole show because that's how he writes. That's how he writes. So if you've seen Watchmen, that's how it is. I've seen this like I don't know how many. It was like a few weeks ago. And I've been waiting because, once Lanterns is over, I'm definitely doing a video. And this is going to be the intro for the video right here. This is going to be the intro. When I do my Lanterns review, this is going to be the intro.
Oh, man.
That's how I'm feeling watching this godforsaken show, dude. That's exactly how I'm feeling. Hey, buckle up, boys. It's gonna be a rough. How many episodes?
We are
is this?
7 minutes in. It's 8 weeks, dude. It's 8.
It goes
weeks
till
of this
October.
shit. I think it's 8. It's either 8 or 6.
It ends, I think, October 4th.
Hey, boys, it's gonna be a long 8 weeks. All right.
Yeah,
Make sure
October
y'all like
4th
the
is
stream.
the finale.
Hell
Damn.
yeah. Make sure y'all like the stream because we're gonna be here enjoying the suck. So that
Smash the like button and subscribe.
Yeah, man.
We got over 900 people watching right now.
So see, you're not alone. It was that bad.
It was that bad.
You're not the only person that watched this and went, how does this have a 89% on Rotten Tomatoes? It doesn't make any sense. All right. Oh God. All right. But yeah, this is right after he gets out of the wreckage. He got out the wreckage, and again, like you said, we don't see him actually get out the car, and we don't see him do any of that or whatever. He's just on the road, and he's talking to his abusive father about, how Jordan is driving him off a ledge. And of course, the abusive father isn't gonna go, well, that's messed up, son. He was shooting apples off your head. He's gonna tell you to suck it up and stop being a bitch. And that's literally what his father does.
Yep.
He literally goes, "Hey man, he's just trying to test you. He's trying to rally. He's like, I'm not fucking rattled. You're clearly rattled. He's like, just suck it up and keep going."
But also the optics of this. Are you really going to call your dad, the guy who was shooting apples off your head? Is that really who you're going to call? Be like, Dad, the guy just tried to crash the car and kill me.
Do you think this? You think the dad as like an intimidation tactic? Whenever they're like having a conversation, he'll just take an apple out and start eating it. I just imagine just over the phone. He's like, "Dad, he tried to kill me." "Oh, really?" like just over the phone. He's just always got apples on him.
Oh, yeah.
Is that so, son?
Everybody, there's guys in the chat. They're like, "This is not a real show. This is AI."
This is real.
I kid you not. If this was written by AI, it probably wouldn't be that stupid.
It would be better.
Be that stupid.
On one hand, it's like it wouldn't be that stupid, but on the other hand, maybe it was an AI that came up. It's like to show his son was not scared. His dad would shoot apples off his head with gun. Like it's maybe a little. It's maybe so stupid enough that it could be a robot who wrote it.
Sounds like something a woman would write in a sex novel, and then they start making out after he shoots the gun off the head, dude. Like that's what they do. This is crazy.
Little early prediction here, because I feel like this being episode 1, we're gonna have to try to lay down some predictions on how things are gonna play out. Okay. If he's talking to his dad still, dad is still in his life in 2016 at this point. Do you think they're going to do the trope, or we're gonna get a scene of him confronting his dad? Or is this show going to play off that what his dad did actually was okay?
So far, they're setting up that what his dad was doing was both bad and good. They're playing the middle. They're playing the morally gray with his father right now. Because look at who does he call, right? So
he calls his dad.
He has a relationship with his father. It's not like I don't talk to dad anymore because he used to shoot apples off my head. Like they're not doing that. He's calling, "Daddy, help me. The guy crashed the car and left me inside."
But that's we just did this whole segment of how like this is a batshit insane thing that you would never do that to your son. He's still on the phone with him. I don't know if we're going to get a conflict between. I don't know if we're going to get the scene of him confronting his father about what he did to him as a kid. I don't think we're gonna get it.
Well, if they don't do that, that would make it 10 times worse, though, right? Because like you've already set this up where the father is clearly in the wrong, and the music in the scene makes it seem like this is a sinister thing, even though they're having like a tender moment afterwards, where it's like this is a regular occurrence. You're going to have to do it where he's like, "Why did you do this to me?" And I know I'm gonna hate it because you're gonna make him sound like such a bitch. Yes. Why did you do that to me? Why did you make me this way? That's where I see this going. I see it going in a way where it's like, why did you do this to me, Dad? Like, why did you make me this man or whatever? That's what's going to happen.
They got to be careful because they run the risk of making it a humiliation ritual for Aaron Pierre. Like they run the risk of that being a totally humiliating thing. And that's not good for the character, but it's also not good for Aaron Pierre to do a scene like that where he's crying, "Daddy, you hurt me." That's not good.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna be pathetic. It's gonna be pathetic.
I think that's what's gonna happen, for sure.
Yeah, I don't.
And
disagree.
you know what they're gonna. And you know what they're gonna do. Because spoiler alert for all the people that came into the stream late. You might not know. I'm just letting you guys know now. They killed off Hal Jordan at the end, and in this scene, you see a younger Hal Jordan who is clearly more, social and clearly more willing and able to show Jon Stewart the ropes. So what they're going to do is they're going to show us the toxic lonely, because they call him lonely multiple times in this episode. Sad, decrepit old man Hal Jordan. They're going to kill him off, and then in the future, you're going to have the construct version of Hal Jordan that lives inside the ring, and he's going to be like the friendly, cool, oh, my life doesn't suck, Hal Jordan. That's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do.
Something I'm realizing here, it's symbolic. At the beginning of this show, we have a sequence where Jon Stewart is being shot at his head as a child, and the end of the episode is Hal Jordan being shot in the head. That they think they are slick by doing that.
It's just like
it's a
just
foil.
Like poetry. It rhymes.
It's poetry. It rhymes.
It's like House of the Dragon. It's like House of the Dragon, where just because they have so many shots that are like symbolism shots, like the shot of Rhaenyra walking in the blood up to the throne. It's like, oh, it's so symbolic. Don't you see what we're doing here? They think that it's style over substance, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what they think they're doing. It's as wide as an ocean, but as deep as a fucking puddle. Like, that's how it is.
I expect nothing less.
It's gonna be a long 8 weeks.
All right, so the next as he's on the road, he's messing with the ring, and then there he is. There's young Hal Jordan.
Yep, young Hal Jordan comes out of the ring, and they start having a conversation. And this is his memory backup, his consciousness that was put into the ring, and how it comes out at this exact moment to tell him about the Nebraska thing. That's another mystery box thing we're gonna have to figure out.
Well, it does a couple of things. Firstly, this version of Hal Jordan is 10 years prior to this year, so this would be 2006. Hal Jordan. 2006. They dropped that apparently the ring is supposed to. I think is it every 5 days or every 5 weeks?
I think you said every week.
No,
right?
It's every few days you're supposed to upload.
Days, you're supposed to re-upload your consciousness to the ring to link it or something, but Hal hasn't done it in 10 years now. Which is
a mystery box in itself.
That's
a mystery box. Why is he not doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Which realistically, that's going to be tied to something with probably Sinestro, and that's going to be the why he hasn't re-uploaded since then. And then it's if you see me, tell me it's hailing in Nebraska. I think is what something about hail is in Nebraska.
Hail in Nebraska.
That was and they're gonna have to explain. And I'm curious to see how they do this without it being completely stupid. How the construct memory in the ring decides that, or knows that what's happening in Nebraska right now is happening in Nebraska right now. And there's a scene that happens later where he explains that that's the first place that he was sent to after the ring chose him, but nothing else, right? Like there was nothing else going on there. So it's like, okay, if you were sent there, you got the ring from Abin Sur, and you see, you're in Nebraska. You basically didn't do the work that you needed to do to figure out what the fuck was happening there in the first place.
I believe the whole setup is. I think the whole idea of the true detective nature of this thing is that they're trying to mystery box why the first Green Lantern died, and that is the mystery box, and that's why it's in Nebraska, because they make this whole big deal that like Earth is further. No one cares about Earth. Earth is a backwater planet. Nobody goes here. There isn't even supposed to be a Green Lantern here because that's how far off the radar Earth is. So why was this Green Lantern here, and what killed him? So that's the whole mystery of Nebraska is why was there a Green Lantern here, and how did he die, and why hasn't that been solved? And that is the setup of mystery. But it's done in such a poor way, and also now we're looking at this is decades now. This is decades now that he's been the Green Lantern, and he still hasn't solved how he died.
Yeah, bro, he's been Green Lantern since if you want to take it by this account, he's been Green Lantern since at least the 90s. At least the 90s, maybe the late 80s. He's been Green Lantern.
I think in the 60s, I think in the 60 Minutes things, they say something to the extent of he had been monitoring Earth for 10 years prior.
10
so
years.
we're looking at 80s.
So in the 80s.
We're looking, since the 80s, he still hasn't figured out how the first Green Lantern died in Nebraska.
So we have a couple of mystery boxes here just based on this one scene. So number one, just to summarize, why is Hal Jordan not uploading his consciousness to the ring? Number two, what happened in Nebraska that took out Abin Sur? Because they reference it, and that's where Hal Jordan got the ring from Abin Sur, was in Nebraska. How does this message, this 10-year-old message to Jon Stewart in this moment on screen, how does this tie into why current day Hal Jordan flies away? And then it just so happened at that time that there was a mass shooting in Nebraska at this very moment for no reason. So I'm counting 4 mystery boxes just right on this right here. But we're never gonna get. It won't be until the finale, and then they're probably gonna leave things in a cliffhanger status that we don't get all the answers that we want.
Hold on, I need to show you guys something because I just seen this as I'm scrolling, and I this is why you can never have conversation on the internet and try to figure something out, okay? And
what are they saying?
What we're talking about right now is the mystery box thing and how, you're going to find out why all this is happening and, what's going on with this. So, I basically, after being unbanned, posted spoilers, by the way. Spoilers. Wait.
We got the warning up.
Your browser has lost whatever. Yeah, spoilers, by the way. This is how Jordan looks at the end, sad, alone, homeless, looking like a member of the day after tomorrow. Like that's what he's looking like. And this guy goes, bro, you're talking about the show hating the characters and world, yet this tweet makes it clear that you're LARPing. When somebody says the word LARP, I kid you not, it makes my fucking balls itch. I really hate the word LARP because it's the same way as sexist and it's the same way as racist. It's just a disarming tactic to try to stop you from having a conversation. But he goes, there's an entire comic storyline that deals with this. And I go, because the way the comic deals with this is not the way the show deals with these characters. The show writers clearly hate these characters. The comic writers do not. And and this is why you can never have a conversation with
it's all a bad
people.
faith.
He goes, bro, it's episode 1. You literally don't know how the show deals with anything. That's already wrong because in the first episode, as we've seen, they treat Hal Jordan like shit.
Yeah.
The whole episode, they treat him like shit. They also say that he's lonely. They say that he's sad. They say that he's, washed up. They do all these things. They have Jon Stewart being a dickhead to him and all this other stuff. They are disrespecting the character, so you're already wrong there. And then second, this mystery box way of storytelling or whatever that everybody's trying to pass off as good writing. It's not good writing. You know what it is? It's an excuse for the writer to show you something that they didn't know or think about at the beginning. That's what it is. That's what it is. They don't know what they're doing.
An argument can be made that maybe they will do something that changes, that maybe Hal Jordan is alive at the end. I don't think so. They specifically went out of their way to say that Jon Stewart will be in Man of Tomorrow. It's very clear that he's dead in this show. Yeah. Everything right now, all of the Access Media that I'm seeing, because I've been pulling up some articles here, all of the Access Media articles are talking about him as if he's dead. They are not saying that there's a mystery that he might still be alive, or they're not framing this in any other way than he's dead. Now, if he look, we'll say we were surprised. You got us. If he's actually alive in the end, but I think this is pretty much at face value. Jon Stewart's dead. Hal Jordan's dead. Hal Jordan is totally dead.
We got He-Man again.
We got He-Man.
We got He-Man again. Hey,
How so?
we're bringing.
Oh yeah,
the He-Man show. Remember,
We're gonna bring back
Hey,
this
we're bringing
character.
He-Man, and then the first episode they kill He-Man.
Oh, that He-Man. I was thinking the Masters of the Universe movie. No,
Oh,
yeah, we
God.
did. We did. We got He-Man. We got
got
Kevin
He-Man
Smith He-Man
again.
again.
We got Kevin Smith He-Man.
fucking hell.
Welcome
dude.
back, Kevin Smith He-Man.
Welcome back. I wonder if Kevin
Yo,
Smith's
I
gonna
gotta
cry at. Do you think he's gonna cry over lanterns?
We didn't even talk about how ugly the suit looked either. Oh my god! But
Oh,
yeah,
it's
but
awful.
Look at this. He goes. Also, you're completely avoided my point about there being a storyline for this, so it's clear you don't know anything, bro. Which is just like, okay, whatever. Just hating to hate. Like, and this is why it gets so frustrating when you try to have actual conversations about things on the internet. Because when you have valid reasons for why you dislike something, they go, bro, you're just a hater. And then they can never provide an example or a reason as to why the thing is good. They always just say the reason why you don't like it is just hating. So like if you go, the Jean Grey thing in Spider-Man Brand New Day is stupid, and you explain why it's dumb and all that other stuff, they can never give you a counter argument as to why it's good.
Right.
No,
Of course.
no. It's
not.
a dismissive. They just use dismissive arguments. Oh, you're just hating the hate. I'm not gonna read what you said. You're just hating the hate. You don't know what you're talking about.
It's funny, man. This is a great thing, man. But you know what? It's fine because we already know how this is gonna play out. We've seen this multiple times. And shout out to the raid I think we're getting.
Hey,
Unless you're getting a raid.
Yo!
Yeah, we're getting a raid.
We got who rated us?
I believe it was. I
I
believe
think
it was
Hypnotic.
Shout out Hypnotic, dude. We're over 1,000 viewers right now.
Let's go.
We've got
It's
over
okay.
1,000 people watching. Yo, smash that like button.
Let's go.
Hit the subscribe button, guys. We are happy
Don't
to
worry.
be here.
You didn't miss much. We're still only like 8 minutes into an hour.
Yeah,
We just started.
we quite literally have not gone over anything for real.
That's how bad the show is. It's been an hour and a half, and we're still in the first couple of scenes.
Hell yeah, man. Shout out
Let's
to everybody
go,
that's
dude.
watching on all platforms. Like everything, share everything, okay? Because nobody else is going to do this, so we'll do it, and we're going to enjoy it. We're going to enjoy it.
We're gonna,
And,
we get to hang out with you guys.
Right. Y'all make this bearable. Y'all make it bearable. But yeah, so the contract comes out at the exact moment that it needs to. About the thing in Nebraska. Why and how, we still don't know. We've already explained how stupid it is that the Green Lantern that's already known there's been some bullshit going on in Nebraska didn't figure out what was actually happening in Nebraska. See, and you know what's going to be crazy? You know what I think? I think they're going to have him figure out what happened. But that's going to be a part of the reason why he stopped backing up his consciousness is because he found out what happened.
He
Maybe.
knows something. Yeah. He
knows
knows something, or he feels guilty about doing something, and he doesn't want anybody to know. And I think that's what it's going to be. He did something bad. He killed something. He killed somebody who was innocent. He did something bad, and he feels guilty about it, and that's why he's not uploading his consciousness. That's probably going to be what it is.
It's going to be something. Somebody in the chat earlier has said, did they do the Sinestro War yet? I would guess so, because as we've seen in the trailer, Sinestro is in jail. So I'm guessing that they did all that stuff already, which would probably be a cooler show to watch. You know, Green Lanterns doing Green Lantern things in space would probably be the better thing to watch. But all right. But yeah. He starts talking to the older version of Hal Jordan. Is clear that this guy is not the same guy that we have in current day. And yeah, so you know they go to the taco stand. Let's go all the way there. Damn, they were sitting there yapping for that long.
Yes. Yeah, so they go to the taco stand, and you tried to kill me. No, I was trying to teach you. Yeah, but you tried to kill me. And then your construct popped out of the ring and said, Hail Nebraska. And then
Yeah.
Hal Jordan goes, give me the ring back. And then he flies off in a goofy flight scene.
Very goofy looking scene. He just literally leans into it and off he goes.
Yeah. Yeah, he just whee! It's goofy.
It looks really goofy.
Very
He just
goofy flight.
He just ups and goes. I'm gone.
Yeah. So he leaves Jon Stewart behind again, and then Jon Stewart, we need to watch, goes through an airport and has to fly over to Nebraska. So then we get to Nebraska, little driving scene, and then there's been a mass shooting at a high school in Nebraska in the show.
Yep.
At a football game.
And they do the belittling thing again.
Yes.
Jon Stewart, where he walks up and he's like, I'm a trainee, and he's like, oh, so like a sidekick, and you can tell that really irritates Jon Stewart, because we have to do some more belittling of our characters instead of propping them up as the heroes they're supposed to be. So yeah, and obviously Hal Jordan is already here. God damn, they were talking that long.
They always are, yeah. And then they talk
Jeez.
some more. And Jon Stewart is like, hey, you left me again. And Hal's like, yes, but I was trying to teach you again. What's going on here? And Hal Jordan's like, I have it all scoped out. You see that guy over there? That's an alien. And Jon Stewart goes, I'm going to fuck this up. And then he goes...
Well, you're jumping steps here. You're jumping. You missed the part where the lady sheriff comes in to wrangle them in.
Yeah, that's.
I wanted to forget her.
So Hal Jordan's like, all right, what do you see? And Jon Stewart's like, all right, this looks like a normal situation where out of teamers got really upset and they fell and there was a fight that broke out and somebody pulled a gun out and started firing. And he's like, well, you're missing the aliens. And then she comes over and she's like, hey, don't.
I'm an unlikable girl boss.
Hey,
I'm an unlikable girl boss sheriff.
We know that there's aliens, but the local townsfolk aren't going to be happy if there's aliens here, so don't get involved. and then Jon Stewart goes and gets involved.
And then Jon Stewart says, okay, now I'm going to mess this up. And he goes and pisses off the alien. The alien dude runs. Spoilers, the guy is an alien, obviously, because it would have to be, because we don't have enough time for it to not be. So then there's a chase scene, chase scene, and then Jon Stewart catches the guy, and he's arrested. So they catch the alien that was at the mass shooting. Any notes?
See, this is one of those moments where this should have been like it should have been like, hey, these characters are actually smart, which is really frustrating because they did that, but then at the same time they made them stupid, because it's like, oh, this is the situation. You could see that these clothes, like, oh, everybody else has on clothes and jackets and everything because it's the fucking Nebraska or whatever, and this guy has on short sleeve. It's like, oh, there's still one here. Clearly, and he's like, oh, we're going to tell him, pretty much. That's what Hal Jordan's saying. He's like, we need to tell him, because we need to figure out what's going on. And Jon Stewart's like, well, I respect the chain of command, so I'm going to go tell the officer, blah, 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 which is kind of in character with the character. He does respect the chain of command. I get you, but he's also not a fucking idiot. He wouldn't go, oh, let me blow this whole situation by alerting, the guy that we're on to him, because that's exactly what would happen, because the lady cop, and she's stupid too, because she immediately looks at the guy. So like everything that's happening right here is like contradictory. It's like,
the problem is it doesn't play as Jon Stewart. I'm going to follow chain of command. It doesn't play like that because it doesn't make any sense, because it does mess things up immediately. This is written by somebody. They just wanted to have a chase scene. They needed an excuse for a chase sequence, so they wrote it so that Jon Stewart is a dummy. Like, I follow the chain of command with everything to a T, to a fault. Like, no, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
What?
It-
So
it
and then
wouldn't- it
they
wouldn't work.
they catch the alien, and then they're like, "All right, we want to interrogate him," and she's like, "No, you're not allowed to. You don't have jurisdiction." Just being a real hard ass about it, and that's where I wanna put in another prediction to put on the table. I'm gonna bet. I'm betting right now she's working with the aliens because why else would you not just let them interrogate the person? There was absolutely zero reason for the whole issue. It was a made up issue of why wouldn't you just let these people talk to this guy? The entire issue of we can't talk to you're not allowed to, you don't have jurisdiction is just dumb. It doesn't make sense. Especially if she clearly has some form of rapport with Hal Jordan, that wouldn't make sense for her to be like, no, you can't do this. Especially if she has rapport with him and knows that he's a superhero, like he would be able to at some point talk to this person. Doesn't make sense.
Wait. So yeah,
And then-
you just brought up something. He's already been here. He already knows this lady. He already knows this
Yes.
area.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
why is he?
Why-
so
why
is he
wouldn't you
acting
be able to-
surprised when, like, later on, where they go to the farm, or when they're doing all these other things? Like, why is he acting surprised? Like he doesn't know this area, where they already have rapport with each other. They know these things.
Which makes me think that she's going to be working with the aliens because they go to the family compound and she's like, you don't want to be indebted to my father-in-law. She doesn't like the family that she's married into, and that it's going to be the thing of, it's like, oh well, she's actually against the family. She's with the aliens. I'm putting that bet in now.
Well, no, she's a woman, right? So she can't be a bad guy. She's
She's
she's good.
No,
Yeah.
no, because they're gonna do the twist that the aliens aren't bad. There's no way that it's gonna be the compound of all of these people with their guns are actually good people. It's going to be some twist that the aliens are not evil, and that maybe that's what Hal Jordan's not uploading. Is that, oh well, we're supposed to bring in these fugitive aliens. But if I'm going to let them stay in Nebraska, it's going to be something like that.
You fuck. You know what you just did? You wrong. Because what I was doing was I was trying to give the show a little bit of credit, where it's like, okay, clearly the aliens are going to be the bad guys, but you're right. You're right. That's exactly what they're going. Okay, guys, chat. We're betting money right now. By the end of the show, are the aliens the bad guys, or is it humans were the bad guys after all?
What happens if there's both? Is it a stalemate if they're both bad?
Ooh,
It should be a stalemate if they're both
Okay,
bad.
yeah. Okay, yeah, we could do that.
So
We
it
can do
cancels
that.
out. All right. So how much
Yeah.
are we putting down?
We can do that. I'm putting 20 down. That it's okay. I gotta go with my original. Thought.
Yeah.
Okay. The aliens are the bad guys. It's gonna have to be
Yeah.
the alien. Oh, wait, somebody in the chat said it. The system is bad. The system is gonna be the bad.
Oh my gosh. No, because all right. With how it's gonna be.
Yo.
It shouldn't be set up like this. See, the Martian Manhunters or the Manhunters, they weren't actually bad people. They just had to do these things because the way that the Guardians of the Universe set up this system, it made it to where they were bad people.
They
and they had
hint
to
at
follow
that. They
Alien
hint
said
at
it's-
that.
The alien said it was for vengeance, implying they did something bad. The Green
Yes!
Lanterns did
Yes.
something bad. Yep.
Yes.
Yep. All right.
my
And
gosh.
and that ties back in. It ties back into the point of Abin Sur, landing on that planet. Oh my god, dude!
They're gonna
I
make
don't
Abin
wanna-
Sur a bad guy. They're
No,
going to make the Manhunters into like an oppressed civilization, dude. That's what they're doing.
There's no way that the compound people, with how mustache twirly they're acting about, well, we can't. These aliens don't belong here. There's no way that they're going to be the good guys in this story.
Oh, no shot. No shot.
I don't want to make this
Captain-
bet anymore.
Captain Cowboy Cock is going to be a good guy in the end? I don't think so.
I don't want to
No
make
shot.
this bet anymore, bro. Hold on, how far is it? Because I think this is the whole chase scene.
Yeah, this is the whole
That's
chase scene. Then they go to
this
the
is
bar.
This is the
And
bar.
Hal Jordan. Okay, so we can cue this up. There's a whole chase scene. The alien is arrested. Girl boss sheriff lady takes him to jail. Hal Jordan says, I need to question him because that guy's an alien. And she goes, no, you're stupid and you're not allowed to question him. So Hal Jordan, in all of his genius, gets himself arrested from a bar fight so that he is in the prison to question the alien.
Which, again, is another moment of we shouldn't have to do this because you've already established he's been here before. You've already established, even in their first fucking conversation when she comes up the bleachers, she's like, well, we know the aliens are real and this is your realm or whatever. And it's like, he wouldn't fucking be here if there weren't aliens. So maybe hear the guy out. He's a Green Lantern, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, he is a Green Lantern who's also been in the limelight. Like, he's been in, everybody knows who he is for over 20 years.
He was
at this
signing
point.
autographs at the taco place. People know who he is.
Yeah.
He was making
People know who he
sexual
is.
innuendos with the mom
MILFs,
and putting on
with the
putting
moms.
on the suit.
Yeah. So he gets himself, but here it's at this bar sequence where Hal Jordan describes, again, it's a tell don't show, which is a big problem. Describes how he got the ring from Abin Sur.
Yep. Where
Of which-
transported all the way to Nebraska. And he's like, well, I have a keen sense of flight. So, I know when I get yanked out of my room that I landed in Nebraska. It's like, wait, what? You knew that you got flung all the way to Nebraska from where you are? Okay, sure. Sure, buddy. Sure, buddy.
I'm also going to predict that what he says happened is not going to be what actually happened. I don't know in what way. I don't think they're going to, but I do foresee a reality where it's going to be where he's asked, are you scared? And he's actually going to say yes. And it's going to be some dumb thing of that, like, being fearless is admitting that you're scared, or some stupid judo flip like that. Or it's going to be that it's like, oh, Hal Jordan getting the ring was not correct. It was like, oh, he shot down. They're going to do some twist on how he got it, especially with how they only say how he gets it. They don't show it. I'm going to put that in as that's going to be another twist, too.
God. It's going to be another one of those toxic masculinity things, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I don't think
To
I want to
some
make
extent,
this bet anymore.
Chad,
I don't think we can.
I hope you're keeping track of our predictions.
Oh, chat knows. Chat will pay attention.
It's gonna be. I know what's gonna happen. He's gonna find the guy. He's gonna find the guy that died. Abin Sur. He's gonna find him or whatever. He's gonna steal the ring, and he's gonna make up the story about what happened with the aliens in Nebraska. He's gonna make it up to the Guardians of the Universe, and that's how he became a Green Lantern, because he stole it.
It's gonna be either that, or there's going to be some subversion to him getting the ring. It's either he's gonna say that he is scared, or it's gonna be that he stole the ring. There's going to be some twist to because it can't just be a straightforward he's a superhero. Can't be a straightforward he's just a superhero.
He's gonna do the Avengers meme. He's gonna be like, that's my secret. I'm always scared. But I fight anyway.
He's gonna do it. Yes, I think so.
He's gonna be like, I'm always scared, but I fight anyway. Like,
This is what you get. This is what you get when you pair up Damon Lindelof and James Gunn. You get Hal Jordan shot in the head, and that's my secret, Cap. I'm always terrified.
That's my secret, Cap. I hate apples.
In I hate applesauce. Which in isolation
Applesauce,
wouldn't,
bitch.
it wouldn't be a bad idea to do that. That's why his willpower is so strong. Because there are moments where he is scared, but he's fighting through it anyway, and that's the willpower to fight through. I get that. I just don't have the confidence that they're going to be able to write it that way. It's going to be it's going to be a sympathy session. It's going to be a therapy session.
Yes.
That's what it's going to be like. Because there is a way you can write that and make that good. I just don't have faith that they're going to do that. Just seeing how you're already setting this up for not making sense. Because we only have two options here. Jon Stewart or Hal Jordan is an idiot. Or
that's true.
Or he's complicit with whatever happened here. And that's why he has this consciousness telling him to go back there. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
It's one of the two. And either way it goes, it's going to destroy the character.
Oh, no, the character's already destroyed. Anything moving forward is just going to do more damage. Because, the more we think, the more we talk about it, the more his death is likely going to come down to Hal Jordan being, you know what, I'm finally going to do the right thing, and I'm going to let myself die to atone for my sins of being a bad guy, and the ring will go, but Jon Stewart will figure it out in the end, but I have to die for him to become the real hero. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be some dumb shit like that. Where he was like morally gray. They made Hal Jordan morally gray, and he did some shady shit in the past. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a mess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I know where this is going, bro. I know where this is going. Jake Foreman in the chat, he's on it. He's saying everything we're saying. That's what's gonna happen.
Yep. Manhunters are refugees and landed on Earth to start new life since Earth was not on the radar of the Guardians of the Universe, and Abin Sur was tracking down Manhunters and crashed on Earth. That is exactly what's probably going to happen.
It's going to happen. Exactly, and they're going to make the Green Lantern Corps an ice allegory.
Absolutely. All right, guys, before we continue, because we still have the other half of the episode, I think we should jump back to the chat, check in with you guys, because we see a lot of supers coming in. So let's jump back over there.
Yeah. Y'all recorded that in like a hotel room, didn't you? Like,
no, that was that was in the kitchen.
It was just kitchen counter. Hey.
Yeah, man. Again, rest in peace to Hayden Pantier or Pantier.
Hayden Pantier, yeah, dude.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Have we heard a cause yet, or is it still?
No, we don't know anything yet.
Okay.
All right, Kate, coming in over on your channel. You got a bunch here. Shout out to all you guys. We have over 1,000 people watching.
Shout out to everybody hanging out, man. We appreciate y'all. We are going to be doing these every Sunday for the Green Lantern show. And if these go well, if y'all want, maybe there's some other shows we'll do. Who knows? I guess y'all like watching us fucking suffer. But shout out to Wiznautics Minister of Matrimony with a $2. Love this account. It says her brother died of an enlarged heart years ago.
Damn. Well, I hope it's too early to tell. I think we'll hear more soon.
Yeah, my brother literally just texted me and told me, because we all used to watch Heroes every week when it was coming out. God, that sucks.
Yeah, man. That was a big deal.
He came in with another two. He said she was also on Law and Order SVU as a child. Yes, and I just found out she was the kid in A Bug's Life, the princess.
She was Dot?
Yeah, she was Dot.
Oh, dude.
I just watched that movie last month.
It was a great movie.
Great movie. Frostfang with a 2 says, instead of he, Jon Stewart says gree. Oh, God. Do we have like a bad joke drum? We need a bad joke drum.
Wait, where'd you get that piano?
That can work. That can work.
Where'd you get that piano?
Shout out Frostfang. Where'd you get that piano? He gave me another 2 says Cottonmouth had a more inoffensive origin story. Cottonmouth's origin story was great. He was also abused. And Daredevil.
Yeah, but
Y'all
did,
never-
did he have apples shot off his head? I don't think so.
Nah, dude, he was just forced to do something much worse. Have a great life for himself. Oh shit. Wiz not as Minister of Matrimony with a 2 says every time someone tosses him an apple, he ducks hard.
He just flinches.
They need to have a scene. They need to have a scene with him in the grocery store, and he walks past the fruit aisle, and he starts bugging the fuck out because he sees like the thing of apples.
Do you think Jon Stewart can handle going to Thanksgiving dinner when the apple pie comes out? Do you think he has to leave the room?
I think he has trauma events whenever he sees anyone having an angry orchard. If he's at the bar, he starts. He gets into a cold sweat.
He's like,
Starts huffing.
he's like, I can only eat Granny Smith apples because the red ones give me nightmares. Like, yes.
The real question is it going to start
I
each
hate
episode?
Snow White.
Does it start each episode where maybe does the dad increase in like item size? Like, does he switch it up? Does he do a pineapple sometimes? Does
Yo,
he do
that
like,
would be funny.
It's like, all right, today I went to the grocery store. Guess what I got?
Oh snap! Yeah, Granny Smith then jumps the lot lizard. Yo, Jon Stewart was banging old ladies, dude. This is
Banging
wild.
grandmas.
You can't believe this. MC Twiz Music with a $2 says, is Jon Stewart officially a grandmother lover?
Yes.
He's a
Yes.
gilf hunter.
Yes.
Yes, he's not a man hunter.
Officially.
He's a gilf hunter.
He's a gilf hunter. Thank you, James Gunn.
You know he signed off on that specific scene. He was like, "Oh yeah."
Absolutely.
He's like, "Oh yeah. Have him sleep with the grandma. He doesn't know she's a grandma. Oh, that's perfect. It's just like my parties. Hey, John Cena, please come sleep with my wife." That's exactly how it is.
Please,
Please.
please sleep with my wife.
Please hold on. I'll just hold the camera. You don't even got to go in all the way. Just touch her. Frostfang with another 2 says, so the midget blue skin makers of Green Lantern are evil. I'm guessing that's where they're going to go with it.
We're going to get. We may end up getting a Sinestro is right storyline in this. We may end up getting. Who knows? Who
Bro,
knows?
could you imagine James Gunn's DCU? Kryptonians were evil. Oa and the Green Lantern Corps is evil. Are you shitting me, dude? That's where we're at?
Everything's
nuts.
bad. Heroism's bad. Morally greatness is right.
That's nuts, dude. But that's where we're at.
Everything you love is going to be deconstructed and churned into shit. Everything. Frostfang with another 5 says, major chip hazard. Are you scared? We're all scared. You got to be crazy not to be scared. He was so base. Is that from, fuck, what movie is that from? God damn, why am I drawing a blank?
I know
I know the movie.
I know that. Oh, the toys that Small Soldiers.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Small Soldiers.
Small Soldiers.
Small Soldiers. God.
Yeah, Chip Hazard. Yeah,
Yeah, with the Gargonauts.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Man. I used to have one of those toys, actually. I had him.
yeah. that was a
If
long
Batman had a parrot with a 2, says, do any of y'all have any affinity for Godzilla? Very basic, but I do love Shin Godzilla. Good film. And Godzilla -1 is like a top 10 movie for me of all time. So
It's an incredible movie. It's a great movie.
movie
Yeah,
made me
man.
cry, bro.
I love
I'm
Godzilla.
I'm a Godzilla super fan. I've seen all of them.
Yeah,
I know all the dates.
All right, coming in over on the Fake Wizards channel, Geez Louise for a 10 says, in celebration of the new beard. I think this is just one of many. We're gonna have We're gonna have a few different ones floating around.
You think you're gonna
probably.
line up where this is gonna be the stream beard?
I think so, only because it is so much easier to speak with this on. Like I can handle the other one for regular videos, but like right now, not getting choked out by plastic hair while I'm speaking is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. This is not bad. Thank you for that. Jason Nelson for 2 says, is this nail in coffin for Gunn or more gaslighting? Gunn this is going to continue until Man of Tomorrow. But we also just found out, see, this is what's interesting. Real quick, we just found out that the reason there is nothing being green lit for DCU, like there's nothing new happening, is because they cannot do anything while this merger between Warner Brothers and Paramount is still going on. So that is what is stopping the expansion of adding new characters. Like that's why right now there is no new Batman yet, and it has to do with that. Thank you for that. Larry comes back in with a 20 banger. Says, not only that, why is no one calling the police for a guy shooting at his kid? The bullet holes mean he's been there for over a decade. He hasn't PCS'd. He shot at his kid since he could sit up at 2 years old. That's a really good point, Larry. That's a really good point. Why isn't that's something when we ranted about it, that's something I thought of. But like, yeah, why haven't the police been called? Especially if they're on military base. Like if this is part of, like if they're on location and he's reporting to the base, that means there's other military families around, which means if they're hearing gunshots routinely coming from the same location, that's getting reported. That's another major plot hole with this nonsense. Major plot hole.
It's going to be something that his dad's a high-ranking member, so he can't be touched or some dumb thing like that. That's going to be the excuse. You know what's really funny is that like there are things in this episode that I'm very curious to see how people try to defend. I really am curious to see how are people on the internet, how are they gonna shield for the lounge lizard scene, the lot lizard scene. How are they going to defend for that?
I don't know
how are you going to defend the shooting apples off this kid's heads? I don't know how. Very curious to see how they try to do it.
There's like no way. Larry comes in with a 5 banger, says, imagine doing the William Tell story with no concept of what the William Tell story is. That is almost exactly what is happening right now. They have no idea what they're doing, and they set it up terribly. Thank you for that. Jake Foreman for a 5 says, no mother there, so we know who wears the pants in that relationship. She pulled the going to get milk or smokes card. Look, man, anything is... It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Book of Bananas for 199 says, someone get that beggar a warlock hat.
Nah, I'll just wear my Green Lantern.
Why did you cue in for that? There was no indication that they were talking to you.
Let me just wear my Green Lantern do-rag. Because that's Eric Jenkins, bro. That's Eric Jenkins. I know him anywhere. I know Eric Jenkins anywhere. I know that's him.
Book of Bananas is Eric Jenkins?
Yes, that's him.
Bro.
Like, he's one of the biggest, blackest dudes you meet.
Dude,
I was trying to find my fake beard. I don't know where it's at. My daughter must have stole it. She wears it sometimes. She'll put it on, and she'll be like... She'll put it on. She'll be like, look. And then she'll do this, and then she'll run away. It's so funny.
That's adorable. That's funny, man. Shout out. Jiraiya Lama for a 2 says Green Lantern versus Wolverine in comic outfit.
Ooh.
Who wins?
Are you talking about who has the better outfit, or are you talking about like live action? Which one has looked better?
Yeah, this is there's a lot of different angles that you could discuss this question. It's a good question. Comic outfit. Well, after we got Deadpool and Wolverine, I mean, Hugh Jackman did have finally the authentic Wolverine outfit, which was cool. But like, we're definitely not getting a good comic accurate Green Lantern suit in this show.
No.
That's not happening.
No.
Did y'all see how it looked when he was on the TV?
In the
Yeah,
60
not
Minutes
good.
episode, it looks blocky.
He looks blocky.
It looks really blocky. It doesn't look good.
He looks like
Yeah.
he looks like the Kanye West video where he has like that big block outfit on. He's just walking around. It's like, Jesus Christ.
The Minecraft suit, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It's such a
Taker 610 for a 2 says, "What the hell happened to Wizard's beard? We're upgraded, man. I'm now more machine than man." Or
Upgrades, people.
maybe-
Upgrades.
Upgrades. Shadar for a 5 says, "Do you think John goes the other way with it? Hey, yo. American Pie style, crying as he finishes in hot apple pie? Fuck this show." What? I mean, hey, man. I hope you're having fun. We're happy to be hanging out with all y'all. This is fun for us.
That's a new meaning to
Jiraiya Lava for 2
applesauce.
says, "Eventually hoping for real fake wizard, the white." Yes, eventually. I'm definitely gonna get some different robes for other meetups and stuff when we get to see all you guys in person. Douglas Nutt for 2 says, "I await Pro having a stream with Lego fake wizard." Well, let's see. Let's see what's up next. Okay, this came in over on your channel.
Oh man, shout out to Quinn. Hey, no, for real, shout out to Quinn. He just got back into the Navy. Shout out to him, man. He's been working
Hey.
hard to do that. He just got back in.
Shout out,
he-
dude.
Remember, for 8 months, says if Tim had just used Hal instead of making a cancel comic run archetype into a Marine, this wouldn't be an issue. He permanently caused this problem. Well, I'm just going to have to push back on that because I think that Jon Stewart as a Green Lantern, out of all comic characters, to me, he represents heroism. You know what I mean? And stoicism and what it means to be a man. More than a lot of these other characters because he's more, noble and he's more honorable and things like that. I really like Jon Stewart, which is why I fucking hate this show because they just make him seem like such a terrible person.
Yeah, they do. All right, with that, you guys, why don't we jump back over to the review?
Thank you guys for all of the support.
Yo, we have
Appreciate you
1,100 people watching right now.
You guys are
Shout out
beautiful,
to
man.
all of you. Smash
Shout
that
out.
like button. Share the stream. Let's get back to it. So, all right. So we finished with this bar scene, and
he gets arrested, and as he's getting arrested, he starts talking to the lady.
Grandma.
Starts talking, Granny starts asking questions of like, "Oh, you partners? You're a space cop?" And they well, we've joked about the lot lizard grandma. This is the lot lizard grandma, which they hook up in his car
In
or her
the car.
in the car.
So first of all, as a man who's had a lot of car sex in his life, this is false. The windows are not foggy enough, and they don't look like they're sweating enough, and it don't look like it's stinking there. Okay, so this is wrong. All right, this is wrong. And second of all, this is wrong because Jon Stewart, you nasty freaky fuck, you hitting up snow bunnies on your first night out. Snow bunnies?
grandma snow bunnies, grandma lot lizard snow bunnies that are married to pro ice wealthy cowboy cucks.
Oh my god, bro.
and
like,
peak
it's a-
writing.
Peak writing.
This is like the easiest tell that the grandma is obviously in on the bad plan, or at least she knows
Yeah.
because she's a woman, so she can't be all bad. But at least she knows what's going on, and that's why she singled out Jon Stewart specifically because of who he is. She knows what's going on there, and she wanted some of that BBC. She wanted some of that BBC. Congrats, John. You now have syphilis. Hey, y'all are crazy.
Yeah, but it's crazy though. Like this is, yeah, it's great getting meat from somebody else's grill. Like what is this dialogue?
Yeah.
Oh man.
But
Yeah,
like, dude, if this is not a one-time thing, she's too casual about this. This happens every night. She's out here hanging out at this bar every night, and this is a small town, so everybody knows.
Everybody's hit this shit.
Everybody's in on it, literally.
Everybody's hit this, dude. And everybody knows his wife is getting fucked. That's why we're calling him a cuck. Because there's no way that nobody knows.
He literally.
Ooh. She's an
bad.
alien. Who said that in the chat? She's an alien collecting DNA.
Oh no!
Wait,
They might do some. It's James Gunn. They might do some freaky shit like that.
I mean, he had to hit it raw. He had to. This is impromptu. So you know he smacked that shit raw. And that's why you nasty, John. This is a small town.
Okay.
Wife raw.
Okay, but look at this scene. Also, look how this shit looks busted. But like, look at this scene here. This is the guy who's like, you're not letting me like use the ring. Like, I don't even have any ring time. The moment he gets the ring, he's lighting this tramp cigarette afterwards in the car, dude. That's how little he actually, the little reverence he has for the ring, man. This right here, James Gunn's Green Lantern, bro. This is nasty.
And again, this is
so
something
nasty.
This is something that Hal Jordan would probably do for sure. He would do that. You know.
So this is someone in the writer room went, I think he should sleep with the grandma. and they had to go, put that in, write that in right now. Put it in.
James Gunn didn't even let him finish the sentence. All you heard was he should sleep, and he's like, "Yeah, you should do that. You should." Do you want me to shoot the shot? Like that's how he was.
I'll film that day. I will be on set that day.
A lot of people
wife?
in.
I'll bring my wife.
Do you
You
need my
my wife yet?
It's so cringe.
Oh no,
honey, I got another guy.
Fuck,
Hey,
man.
honey, do you remember when I said I wanted to see you with a black guy? I found one.
No, it's not Black Panther. Relax, okay?
No.
It's the other black guy.
hey, John Cena, can you come over tonight? I got a friend coming over.
Oh no.
Do you think he has John Cena sleep with his wife because he thinks the meme is real that we can't see him? So it's okay.
Oh man.
People in chat are saying that in the trailer apparently she's a manhunter, so that's going to be either the family is also, or it's going to be that she's being a double agent.
It's gonna be two different factions.
It's gonna be Secret Wars, Secret Invasion, like with Samuel L. Jackson again.
Where they have an invasion and you don't see the ramifications of that invasion.
Yeah. The invasion doesn't matter. Yo,
But
that's
yeah,
nasty. If that's the case, that's nuts.
Okay, but I think what's crazy is the way that it's framed is that scene happens where he gets some strange from a lot lizard. You don't know that she's a grandma until later on. It's actually worse. Go ahead.
Hold on though. So the implication there, if Grandma Lot Lizard is a manhunter, then that implies that cowboy cuck Nebraska man is also a manhunter, in which case his advocacy for stopping aliens, they made manhunters into the ice people.
Or it's going to be that she
Oh, she's an alien and they don't
she's
know?
an alien and they don't know. Could be that.
Oh.
Could be that.
Mm.
Could be that,
Ooh,
you know.
now that's
She's
a
an
little more like it.
infiltrator. That's why she keeps sleeping with everybody.
She's
Yeah.
collecting DNA.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Little freaky
That's
frog.
nuts. This
No,
is,
but
this is gross.
The framing
Thank
of
you,
it
James Gunn.
is bad because he sleeps with this person
You're a manhunter,
and then and then you find out, oh, she's the grandma too.
Oh, dude.
Yikes.
Like, first of all, she, like you said, she looked busted. Like, you could have chose it. I get it, you know. You're at the bar. It's 2:00 in the morning, you know. Like, no homo. You're not striking out. He's not striking out on no women, okay? You could do better than that. You could do better than that, brother. Because she's,
I don't know what they're gonna. I don't know why they're taking this route, but like, you could have done where it was like, oh, he slept with her daughter, not his wife, or
Yeah.
like the choice to make it that it's the wife to the like actually the grandma is crazy.
I hit the wrong button. My bad. I was trying to remove this. Check this out. DC hates Hal Jordan. I fucking hate you and hope you die. I like flying planes. This is the most accurate. This is the most accurate thing. Come on, man. We're so cooked.
because like, had this not been based on Green Lantern, you know, and this is just like your classic cop drama or whatever, I could probably give it more leeway a little bit. You know, it still wouldn't make sense with a lot of things, but I could give it some more leeway. But it just, the context makes it worse.
I see a comment here. We got a super. He did this having not have been drunk either. He did it sober.
Oh yeah, that's right, because he doesn't
He was
drink.
drinking cokes. He did it sober.
Yo, he was
doesn't
straight face sober, but she was drunk.
He was sober hitting that shit. Yeah, John Stewart, you a nasty nigga. I'm sorry.
Oh,
You're nasty.
oh gosh, this is. Why? Why did we do this?
No, man.
You're-
No, dog. It's a no for me, dog.
He's a
Yeah, it's
vegan.
gonna be a
He
no
doesn't
for me,
drink, and he's.
And he hits
We know what his
grandmas.
vice is, apparently.
He gets with them grandmas, man.
Those Granny
Wow.
Smiths.
He's the man without fear. Yo, you guys are wild, man.
Oh.
Oh. Okay, man. All right, we got to get back to this.
All right, let's yeah.
All right. But yes, so obviously the plan was stupid to get beat up and put back into the jail to talk to the guy, because clearly the officer knows who you are, so she's not going to let you close to the guy to talk to him, which I don't know why she's doing that, again, because they should know each other and they should have some kind of rapport here.
Rapport, yeah.
And to
All right.
further humiliate Hal Jordan, they lock him in the supply closet.
Yeah, they locked him in the closet. So they put your favorite superhero in the closet and made him come out the closet after the other one banged an old lady sober. This show is so hateful, bro. Oh, you're just hating just to hate. No, motherfucker, I'm watching the show. But yes, now we get to the courtroom scene where, you know, he's being charged for, you know, the assault in the bar, which this is just a bar fight, you know, it doesn't have to be this deep. But they're making this seem like he did something really, really, really bad. Like,
Yeah,
you know, like,
yeah. It's a simple bar fight.
yeah. And then she, so, you know, he's trying to explain where his jurisdiction is. And, you know, obviously we got female judge here, and she ain't gonna take no shit from no man. So obviously she's already sick of Hal Jordan's bullshit. And he's like, yeah, I'm Green Lantern, like I protect the planet, like he should have a higher, a higher position of authority than her, to be honest with you. Um, but yeah, she starts, going off on him and basically belittling him and stuff like that. And um, then we got the female lady cop who obviously she also doesn't like him for some reason, and throws more salt into the wound for that. But then we got this guy here who walks in, and he is the husband of
He is
boss lady cop.
he's he's Cuck Junior.
Yeah, he's cop.
He's Cuck Junior.
Because you know John Stewart's gonna sleep with his wife too.
Oh
You
yeah.
know John Stewart's gonna
Oh,
sleep
yeah.
with his wife too. And yeah, so she charges him. They're talking about bail, and they're like bring the price down on bail, and she says 100K bail, and he's like, "Oh come on," and she's like, "I can make it 200 for that." Come on, it's like, God dang, dude.
No, she makes it 200, and then she says, "I'm gonna add another 100 for each. Come on, come on, you got any more?" And it's very much a scene of like, oh, fair justice system.
Even worse. That makes it worse, actually. That she said it like that. But yeah, so he they get bailed out because the lot lizard's husband wants Hal Jordan to go to their good
Their
country
compound.
ranch. Hold on, let's see if we get a good shot. Yeah, can't show that too long because you know how YouTube is.
Yeah.
But yeah, to the compound where all the cowboys with guns and shit are,
Cuck Cowboys, yeah.
yeah, Cuck Cowboys.
They go to Ram Ranch. Yeah, they go to the
13 naked cowboys
18 naked cowboys. Yeah.
out at Ram Ranch, trying to get some of that John Stewart. They're trying to see what's up with the real BBC. They heard from the lot lizard grandma. They heard from the grandma that they didn't even have to get him drunk first.
Could you just imagine being you run security. You're an armed security guard for the rich guy in this town, and his wife is out being a lot lizard at the local bar. Could you just imagine that? What a job, man.
What a job. But
And yeah, so here he is. Here's our boy, Cowboy Cucktacular.
making and here's something nobody mentioned. He's making white people mac and cheese because why is it in a bowl and why isn't it not in the oven being baked?
Are you
okay?
Are you sure that's mac and cheese or that's not macaroni salad?
Oh, ew, yeah.
That's
it's
a big ass
worse.
bowl of macaroni salad. Or it's gonna be some bullshit with it's coleslaw and about to go in Jello,
Oh,
because that's what's
Ew.
next. It's the because this is like white people, like white people. It's probably going in the Jello.
After seeing this food, you deserve to get cheated on, brother. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, he starts talking to him, and he's like, why you think I bailed you out? It's about the goddamn aliens. Then we got aliens here, and the only people we need to be worried about are the people that's born here. Pretty much, that's what he's going on about.
Yeah,
Mr. Cuckman right here with
this
all
is
the
a
money.
stand-in. This is we're probably gonna find out, and this is guys, clip me now. 6 months from now, Damon Lindelof is gonna say that this character was inspired by J.D. Vance. That's probably what's gonna happen.
Oh my god, because the wife does look kind of darker too, like a little Indian.
Yep.
Fuck.
With the beard. Come on, tell me. All the money. Come on. Tell me this guy isn't inspired by J.D. Vance. It's gonna happen.
God. And the thing is, like, none of these are out of the realm of possibility because that's how crappy their writing is.
That's how bad this show
it's-
is.
And he's like, we make Earth great again. Oh man, but yeah, they start going and they're talking about it. And and they're talking about this entire situation, and they're talking about the aliens pretty much. And God, I forgot what this conversation was. Like, this was like
No,
a
it was
major
just
blank
it
for me.
was it was basically just like, oh, we're he's like, oh well, our boy, I had people who were killed by aliens, and I just want us to be working together to make sure that our people are safe. Is basically the whole gist of it.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yep.
and then this cuts to trying to help the little boy throw a ball. Where
Right.
he's telling him to imagine it instead of just imagine it, and then he's able to do it. And in this very, very awkward, the kid doesn't even register it, but he says to the kid, "Yeah, my dad used to shoot apples off my head," and it completely bypasses the line because this is where the kid goes, "Oh, hey, grandma," and grandma shows up. And we get the shot of who grandma. Oh, it's Lot Lizard.
Oh.
He's like, "Hey,
Who
grandma!
looks like a lot
Hey,
lizard.
grandma. And then
Oh my God.
he makes a face like, oh no.
It's like, oh man, I just slept with the wife of the guy that bailed my mentor out of jail. Oh shit!
Yo, she is not white. She is
not.
not white.
Look, hey, grandma!
Grandma!
Huh? What's going on? Huh? Oh shit!
Yup.
Yeah.
He looked at the gray. He's like, oh fuck!
Oh, shit.
Oh,
He's like, God, I hit that last night. And yeah, she does not yet look white at all, and that's a rough nose. I'm not gonna lie.
That is. Tell me they're not doing a Usha
That's the
Vance.
JD Vance. Yeah,
They're doing a
That's the
JD
thing.
Vance, dude. I just, in my gut, I feel it, man.
Once you see it, you can't unsee it.
Oh, dude. That's nuts.
Yeah, that's insane, bro. And he did that shit sober. He did
Dead
it.
sober.
He did it sober, man.
James Gunn, man, this is the best James Gunn can do. All right, so the Captain Cucktacular is petitioning Hal Jordan for something that we don't fully know yet, but he's saying like, hey, we need to protect Earth and keep all the aliens out. Which is going to be crazy when the reveal is that his wife is an alien. And I think that's the point. And that plays into, oh my gosh, it is so on the nose for being a JD Vance allegory.
well, we
Oh my
have to
gosh.
see. We do have to see because it. You know what? It may end up being something worse. So we'll have to see because anything's possible for this show.
Can it really get worse than that?
Can it get
The
worse
first
than them
episode,
saying,
he's- I don't think anyone. Why would anyone think? Oh yeah, the first episode he's gonna sleep with a lot lizard, and the lot lizard turns out to be a grandma,
who's also a manhunter.
If you told me that, I'd be like, you're messing with me. You're lying to me right now. I would be the people on Twitter. It's like, all right, maybe you guys are going a little too far with the hate for this. You're making crap up. No, this was in the episode.
She's gonna be the bad guy all along. All the manhunters are gonna be following her. She's gonna be the real secret villain.
And she's going to kill her husband.
Well, so apparently
She's gonna kill Hal Jordan.
People in chat were saying that in the trailer
Maybe.
you see that like they roll her body out like autopsy style.
Oh, so she
in
did.
But no, in the way that it could be she died and the manhunter replaced her, or it's going to be the wife dies and now that's going to be a plot point for why they go super hard into trying to kill the manhunters. It'll be a catalyst point. So there's two ways that it could go.
God,
This show's a mess.
it is already, and we barely started. We barely scratched the surface. This is just the first episode, boys. Just the first episode. But yeah, this is where Hal Jordan is like, you slept with that guy's wife already.
He
He's
gives
like,
a
wow.
really weird line, like tastes better when it's coming from another man's grill, huh? Like
He's like with that.
just like,
He's like, I didn't mess up your tofu, soldier. You know, it tastes better when it's coming off another man's grill. And it's like, you cuck nasty bitch. You know this man is fucking your wife and you're cool with it. This is nasty. Yeah, this is Ram Ranch. This is Ram Ranch.
It's Ram Ranch, dude.
But yeah. And then we get to the interrogation scene.
Which the interrogation sequence here where you find out, okay, so firstly we need to establish they do not show us that Hal Jordan gets the ring back. That happens off screen, because at this point going into the scene we believe that Jon Stewart still has the ring that he was wearing when he was hooking up with Grandma. Hal Jordan says, "You're an alien." The guy says, "No, I'm not." He says, "You're an alien." "No, I'm not." "Yes, you are. You're an alien." And the guy says, "All right, fine. I'm an alien."
He hits him with. Where did Harry Potter go to school? And that was it.
And the guy was like, "No, oh, no, worse than that, Tom. It's Barack Obama jokes."
Yeah, it was the Barack Obama thing.
Oh,
so
it was.
So the whole thing is, because he's an alien, he has very specific things that he learned to be his niche, right? So he could fit in. So he starts asking him just questions about football, and he's like, "Yeah, obviously he knows all the football." And he's like, "Well, where did Harry Potter go to school?" And he doesn't know where Harry Potter went. And he's like, "See, you don't know all the regular stuff that regular people know." And I didn't hate this scene for real. I thought it was the best scene of the episode because it actually showed that Hal Jordan had some kind of smarts and some kind of agency. Even the dumb bimbo in the window is like, holy shit, like he actually was.
Oh my gosh,
alien.
he is an alien. Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, he told you that when he got here. He's a Green fucking Lantern. That's his job. That's why he knows he's an alien. But regardless, but then that's when he goes, what do you think about Barack Obama? And he's like, there's some controversy with his birth certificate. He's like, really? A Nebraska guy? That's what you think about Barack Hussein Obama?
Yeah. And then that's it. And then he breaks.
Yep.
It
was the
hypothetically, if I was an alien, it's like, oh my gosh.
All you had to do was question him about look, see, he might not be all these other things, but he's not a racist. Okay. Once you hit him with the racist thing, he broke. He's like, okay, you got me. Yeah, I'm an alien. I'm an alien. And then he said he was the president. Was Barack Obama president in 2016?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then it was Trump.
Because it was during the election. Yeah.
Yeah, he was. But yeah, he's like, really? Who said it in the chat? The Chotsky, he got it. He hit it right. It was like that Key and Peele sketch with the aliens.
That's
literally what it was. That's
Yes.
literally what it was. He was like, really? That's what you think about Barack Hussein Obama? And I'm like, okay, this is a pretty decent show, episode. Or not episode, but section of the
scene.
episode.
It's a good scene.
Yeah, it's a good scene. It's a
on
good
its
scene.
own. It could have been good.
Yeah. This is like, oh, okay, you have Hal Jordan actually doing, like, this is your true detective area that you have going on right now. Okay, fine. But then they also add in the thing where, Lady Cop lady, I want to see if we can get to it. Lady Cop, she's talking shit about him pretty much, where she's like, he's so full of himself, and I know you hate him. And then Jon Stewart goes, I don't hate him. But I don't know how you could say that throughout the whole episode, it looks like you hate him.
He not only does he say he doesn't hate him, he says something to the extent of it's like, I respect him. He says something.
Yeah, he says I respect him because he's fearless.
Yeah. And then she's like, and then she just craps on him, be like, he's got nobody, he cares about nothing. She just calls him a loser.
Yeah,
she's
pretty much.
Just like, no, he's a loser.
She's like, no, he's not fearless. He's just lonely. He has nothing that he's attached to, so that's why he can do all these things. It's like, yo, how many times are we gonna call this guy a loser, simp, bitch? Like, this is Hal Jordan, the most prominent Green Lantern. Can we please have some respect? Please. And this is like another one of those deconstructions of the modern male character where they can never just be heroic and never just be smart on their own. You have to have some kind of way to belittle them and put them down. It's so aggravating. But yeah, we have this whole scene. Go ahead.
Yeah, so this all escalates into the alien guy being like, hey, actually, I have a bomb built into my spine. And if you keep saying words to me that I don't like, I'm going to explode and kill everybody. And then Hal Jordan goes, actually, I've got the ring, so you could explode, but I'm just going to cover you in a bubble that contains the blast. And then that's exactly what happens.
Well,
that is
so
exactly what happens.
He brings up a thread that's gonna be relevant to down the line, is that he's been keeping track of how, and apparently Hal Jordan hasn't recharged in some time. It's been like 2 days since he's flown in or something. So he tries to call his bluff that he may not have enough charge to protect the whole town. So he tries to use it as like I'll blow up, but it'll level the town. I don't think you have enough power to stop me, so you should just let me walk out. And then he goes, Hal Jordan's like, I can totally do it. And then something I thought was really stupid, he starts beeping.
Yeah.
He
the
literally
alien
starts
beeping like a bomb.
Because they made it seem like if he thinks about it, he'll just immediately explode. Like that is the way that they kind of phrased it, is that he just thinks it and it's gone. Where it's going to be like that split second, you have to shield him because he starts detonating now. No, there's like a countdown time put into him where he starts to beep, and it's dumb.
If he had just blown up, then we wouldn't get the exposition of, it's gonna be revenge.
Oh, yes, it's for vengeance. That's why they're there.
Oh yeah. So yeah, he starts beeping. And clearly, Hal Jordan, throws him into the corner and then, covers him up and contains the blast like he said he was going to do. But they do have a scene after that I did like. I did like this scene where he comes back up and he's like, I told you it was aliens. And it's like, okay, all right, that's just something that Hal Jordan would do. I like that scene. After the guy blows up and they protect everything. And this is the end of the episode. So now, obviously the next episode, they're going to go into what happens after this and then also tie into what happens next. Because now we fast forward. Let me see. Do they have the date on here?
It jumps to modern day. It jumps to 2026. So we jump 10 years later.
So we were just in 2016. Now it's 2026. Jon Stewart, he has the goatee now. And he's driving past some broken down buildings and things like that, showing that clearly something's happened in the time in between.
I believe the implication is he is driving past the ranch. I believe that is supposed to be the ranch he's driving past.
Where Grandma is.
Where Grandma is. So Grandma's gone.
Yeah, either that or he's going through the old downtown, and that's like the cop building, maybe.
Yeah, this is a setup that something has happened here in the past. They're going to show us later on why he's looking in that direction.
Yeah. He's back in Nebraska to meet the cop, because the cop has something that she has to show him. And what she has to show him is
a boy
Hal
is
Jordan.
got capped.
Let me see if we can get a good little gobble out of this. Yep, they walk up, and
there he is.
Go.
There you go. There is your Hal Jordan for the DCU with a bullet in his head.
He got a little strawberry jam on his forehead, and he's dead now. So, yeah.
Now, I want to take a moment to point out, we can laugh at, the silliness of the whole Apple scene, and we can make fun of this, right, and how bad the writing is. But there is something very important to be said here. This is how the writers view you. This is reflective of, oh, what's that? You like Hal Jordan? Guess what? We killed him in the first episode of the Lantern Show. The DCU is meant to last for forever, at least a decade. Okay, this is meant to go on for a long time, which means that, hey, you like Hal Jordan? Guess what? We killed him in the first episode. He's not coming back. He's dead. So this is not just a, hey, we're doing this Lantern Show and we're trying to be edgy. This is indicative of how the writers, how James Gunn, how Damon Lindelof feel about you. They don't care that you like these characters. This is representative of how Hollywood feels about the fans. This is the best example in modern day, and I think it's a good shot too. Frozen with a bullet in its head,
looking homeless.
Looking homeless.
This is what they think of you.
This is what they think of you.
Yep. And they make a point to show he doesn't have the ring, so the ring is gone. And,
yes.
and the way that Jon Stewart, checks for it implies that Jon does not have the ring, so the ring is now missing.
So how is that going to work? So who's actually look? It's more the mystery box thing. So who has the ring? Who killed Hal Jordan? Why are the aliens there? Why is he not backing up his consciousness? What actually happened to Urban's son? Or God damn it, I always fuck his name up. Y'all know who I'm saying. Urban Solve. What's happening with all these different characters? Like, it's just what, which in isolation isn't really an issue. I just don't really have faith that they're going to answer those questions or give us satisfying conclusions. We're not going to get satisfying conclusions to these.
They're not going to.
I'm so discombobulated. Like, just because I'm on Twitter and I just see people like, oh my God, Lantern Show is just so good. Like, it's just so
I think
good.
there's bots. I really do think there's bots that are playing this out. But you know what, man? I mean, look,
Can you do something real quick? Can you scrub to the end? Because I saw someone say that there was like a post-credit scene. I don't know if there was like a next time on Lanterns.
I think that was a joke because there wasn't anything.
Okay, I just wanted to double check.
Yeah, that was a joke. But
yeah, and they clearly try to hint, like, obviously some time has passed, and I'm guessing the relationship got better because he does have a tear go down his eye right here. It's like a blink and you miss it kind of thing. Right there. So it's like, okay, what's going on? But this is just like it's just the classic thing of just the mystery box thing. It's the mystery box thing, bro. And I'm kind of tired of that trend of telling stories.
Why is the show called Lanterns, but there can only be one lantern? Lanterns is plural. This is stupid. They couldn't even get the name right. It's wild, man.
And because this is going to be it's an 8-episode series, it's going to be episode 2 does not answer any of the questions. It just adds more questions. We're not going to have any resolutions to the questions that we have now until mid-season to late season. You've seen it before. We're going to stretch this story out that probably could have been a movie or maybe like 4 episodes, and it's going to be 8 hours of this. My only hope is we get enough outlandish things in each episode, like shooting apples off kids' heads and lot lizards, because at least then there's something to be entertained about with how outlandish it is. Because otherwise, it's going to be just a boring hour-long slog of pretentiousness. Because it feels
the show is not even fun. We had fun making fun of the fact that this is not fun.
Yes.
Like, it's not a fun show to watch.
I'm worried that the next couple of episodes are just going to be pretentious, and it's just going to be like, oh, the people who made this just smell their own farts. Because that's what the show reads as. It is a fart smeller show. Oh yeah, this is some real good writing here. It's fart smellers and they crap the bed. That is what the show is. It is, and we got 7 more weeks.
Okay,
7 more weeks.
So here's a
7 more
here's a
weeks.
crazy thing. So if the ring, obviously it's supposed to choose the people it's supposed to choose. If Hal Jordan dies right here, the ring should automatically just go to Jon Stewart then, right?
Unless, well, that's going to be part of the story of why doesn't he have it? What happened? Why isn't Jon Stewart worthy now? Something happened 10 years ago when Barack Obama was still president.
You know what happened? Jon Stewart voted for Trump and he couldn't get the ring.
Yo.
He couldn't get the ring because he voted for Trump. Yeah, dude, this is just it's aggravating. And the thing that's aggravating is just like with every other Damon Lindelof show, you can see the ideas of a good story in there, but that's it. It's just ideas. It's just ideas. That's all it is.
Well, guys, we are going to be here every week to cover every episode of this pile of garbage, and we're really happy that there's a whole bunch of you here right now. There's over 1,200 people watching us across the internet on multiple channels. Shout out to all of you guys. With that, my friends, let's get back to the chat because we see there's a whole bunch of you out there. Okay, Kata, over on your channel.
Yes, sir. We got Wisnotix, Minister of Matrimony, with a 2 says, technically she'd be an infiltrated. Oh,
Whoa,
ew.
Grandma?
Ew. Gross. That's nasty. That's nasty.
Yikes.
But you're right.
Also on your channel.
Leopoldo with a 5 jewels, and it was a treat. I appreciate it, man. I
Shout
appreciate
out.
it. And a Pig Venus with a 5 says they portrayed the conservative as hospitable, all things considered, while the alien tries to blow up the town. Sounds about right. Well, that's going to be the flip. That's going to be the flip, right? Where it's like the alien was actually right for what they did, and the rancher people are going to be the evil ones.
Yeah,
Alien
gonna
was
happen.
a good guy. Yep.
That's what's going to happen.
we'll see. Over on my channel, Chef Eddie for 2 says, real life fake wizard looks like a Lego Dumbledore brought to life. Yeah, this is... I'm cool with that. Douglas Nutt for 5 says, in honor of this terrible plot, I would like to fund another broken piano. We can deliver that.
Wait, where'd you get that piano?
Thank you. Trotsky for a 4.99 says, at the end of the episode in 2026, why did he drive and not fly to the scene of the crime? Well, it
'Cause he
seems
does-
like he's
'cause he
not
doesn't have the
Green
ring.
He
Lantern.
doesn't have the ring. Yeah.
Because he is not worthy of being the Green Lantern yet. And that's, you have to come back next week for the mystery box.
It's
where
going
we're
to be that
figure
he's
out.
It's going to be that he's not worthy, or it's going to be a thing of he rejected being a Green Lantern because of what horrors he found out about them. He rejected it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what's going
yeah,
to happen. He's going
yeah.
to find out that they were hunting these aliens that could, take over planets or whatever, and he's going to
And-
like, that's not right. It's not
Yeah.
right.
And then that's going to be this, and that's going to be the scene where he stands up to his dad. It's going to be after
Yeah.
that is where he goes back to his
Yeah,
dad,
'cause his
and that's
dad's
going to be
gonna
it.
be-
Yeah.
his dad's going to be like, so did you kill all the aliens, son? And he's going to be like, I don't want to be nothing like you.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a Green Lantern because Green Lanterns are bad guys.
I don't like the color green. I've hated it.
Well,
That's why we changed it to lanterns.
Jeez.
we're not Green Lanterns. We're just lanterns now.
We're
Well-
poop lanterns because of how crap this series is.
Lanterns. Oh, God.
Kata, what do you got coming up this week, man? We got a lot of days between now and next Lanterns episode.
Oh God, and I hope they go by very slowly. I gotta make the end of Oak Street review that I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna watch that. I've been told it's terrible, so that sounds like a good time to me.
It's terrible.
It's not good.
Yeah, we got
It's
that
not
coming
good.
up. We got some gaming streams coming up, other videos that I'm working on coming up. So yeah, just come over to the channel and make sure that y'all subscribe if you want to, man. Back on the grind. Back on the
Shout out.
grind.
Yeah.
Tom, what do we got? What do we got coming up over in the Fake Wizard department?
Fake Wizards. That is the review channel where we are going to be putting these reviews for these episodes out. If possibly you came in a bit late and needed to get a little bit more context of the lot lizard grannies, needed to know what are they talking about. That'll be where you can go and find it. We're doing reviews almost every single day, so go check that out, as well as the main Wizard channel. We're doing lots of videos, trying to pump them out. We're back on the grind.
Back on
Hey.
the grind.
Hey, Tiger King. I
Yo,
want
Tiger
you to know.
King's talking shit.
I want you to know. I have a very special video that I'm working on, that I'm going to work on, and I'm going to make sure that it's done. As soon as I start it, I won't stop until it's done. The American Society of Magical Black People. That video is coming. Okay, because
There you
apparently it's been way too long since I was asked to do that, and I need to do that. So, it's
And
coming.
hey, Kate, this is over on your channel.
Zotlander
there.
with a 50 SEC or SEK. I am illiterate. Shout out to you. Says, I'm going to keep watching the show. Want to know whose ring Guy Gardner has, if they have Kyle Rayner. It's a low bar, but it's the best gun DCU so far. That's a very
low bar.
That's a
I-
very low bar.
Very low bar.
I wouldn't say that this was better than Superman.
Well,
this was-
I guess I'm only
it's
one.
too
we're
early to
only one
tell.
episode in.
It's too early to
I
tell.
don't really. I'm not enjoying it, but we're only one episode in, and it still has time to maybe redeem itself. But pattern recognition. I'm pretty sure we know where this is going.
Neuron activation says it's bad.
Right into the ground, man. Right into the ground. Taker for a 2 over on the Fake Wizard channel says, did Kata say Urban Sir instead of Abin Sir?
That's his name now, Urban Sir.
Urban Sir.
Yeah.
We should call him Urban Sir.
Urban
I
Sir.
think it's fitting. All right,
Or we
guys,
should
that's
we should
going
call
to...
him Ice Sir. 'Cause
Ice
gonna be
Sir.
It's
a bad
coming.
guy.
It's
It's
going to be
coming.
I'm telling you, it's a JD Vance, ice allegory, immigration. Oh, man, it's going to be great. And shout out to all you guys out there. Over 1,200 people watching right now. And we'll be back next week for more Lanterns. Until then, create, innovate, inspire, and we'll see you next time. Cancel your Disney Plus subscriptions. Peace.